Hello, chat. How we all doing? See if I sound okay. That's down. Fabulous. Hi. How are you all doing? It's been a while since we played this. Obviously, because of the problems I've been having with my Wi-Fi, I haven't been able to really touch the story of this game. So, and I kind of have to stream this game today because Hysilens has 13 hours left on her banner, and I haven't wished for her once. So, let's convert our Stellar Jade. That's how it's called, right? Stellar Jade, real quick. Okay, so that takes us to what, 74? Plus any additional wishes we get from getting characters and like cones and whatnot. But yeah, to explain what we're doing, yes, we're back on Honkai Star Rail. We're going to be doing some pulls on Hysilens, hopefully get her. And we are going to be starting, not completely doing, because it's the story for this update 3.5 is 6 hours from what I've been told, and I'm streaming this at midnight, so I do got to stop at some point. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. We're starting the story today, and when we get halfway through, that's where we'll finish up, and we'll do the other half of the story in another stream. But first, we have some pulling business to attend to. Hysilens. I love her design. I think she is a physical nihility, I want to say. I think from what I've heard, she works well with Kafka and Black Swan. So it would be nice to get her. So I got 74 pulls at my disposal. So let's try and get her. Oh, hang on. Let me look at my history first. See where we're up to. We are at 5, 10, 15, 15, yes. The last person I got in this banner is Clara. 15, okay. So 15, that'll take us to... If we used all of the 74 pulls, that would take us to 89. So... And 90 is... like the max you can go to, I think, yeah. So yeah, this will be 15, so these first 10 pull will take us to 25. Hello Esther. Alright, this will be 35. I forgot how to skip. Even though I just pressed the button. Oh, that's a new Lycone. That's, fuck. Sirene? So this will be 45. Arlen? I've already forgotten where I'm up to. 55. Another Arlen. 65. Another Esther. 75. Alright, 85. Yep, there it is. There's the, what did you call it? Fuck yeah, let's go. Hell yeah, dude. Happy about that one. Oh, another Esther to go with that as well. Alright, get through this. Come on now. Fuck yeah, dude. Winning my 50-50? That's what I'm talking. Oh, wait, no, I was on... I was gonna win it anyway because... Oh, I'm such a moron. I was gonna win it anyway because the last person I got was Clara. I was gonna get Hysilens anyway. What am I talking about? I'm stupid. I'm not really thinking straight tonight, are we? Hysilens. Oh, look at her. What is her best relics whilst I'm here? Let me get on the old Genshin GGs real quick. And go to the Star Rail section. Hysilens. Reverie? No, that's ornaments. Prisoner or in deep confinement? Do I have any of those? I do. Not a whole lot though. What's her best stats? Effect, hit rate, attack, speed, effect, res. Well, I pretty much have all those stats there, so we can equip that on there, I think. I need an effect, hit rate, body one. What's this one? Attack, no. And what's the, Reverie by the Sea? That's what the name of the ornaments is called. By the way, that first ornament, not ornament, relic I place on here, I just have that on her until I find something better. Because I want at least, because if the effect hit rate is the high stat to go for, then we need more effect hit rate stuff. Planet Spear, attack. Yeah, okay. There we go. So nothing here. Ooh, shit. Well, that's perfect. Alright. Sure. Equip it for now until we find something better. Alright. Let me switch my team for a second. I did get the Fate collab characters. The only Saber's the only one that I finished building, so we can use her. Which was the character that I spent ages on finishing? Was it Archer and... Archer I'm still not done with. You, obviously. Keep you in the team. And... I did finish you, yeah. I'm trying to think... Wait, new characters. She's new, she's new. She's new. Did I get her in her first banner or her recent one? Can't remember. We'll just go, herder. Alright. And now we start the story. Yes, I would like to look at the story recap, because I definitely need...
I reunited with Dan Heng and unexpectedly made contact with Skrullum. He warned us that Amphorius was actually an experimental ground for the erudition, and was rapidly falling into the path of destruction. A Lord Ravager would soon complete its evolution in Amphorius. To tackle the crisis together, I stayed behind in Amphorius as an informant, while Dan Heng returned to the Express as planned to seek help. On top of that, Skrullum informed us that March 7th had also been drawn into Amphorius earlier. However, the current priority was the Era Nova. I quickly arrived at the Vortex of Genesis and met with Finan. The Era Nova ritual was supposed to proceed smoothly under the guidance of Lycus, but the appearance of the Flame Reaver once again left the fate of the world hanging in the balance. We struck down the enemy's mask, only to discover that his face was identical to Finan's. When his body was pierced by the ceremonial blade, a flood of memories surged forth, revealing the truth about Finan, the Flame Reaver, and Amphorius. It turned out that all of us were trapped in the eternal recurrences created by Finan and Cyrene. And the Flame Reaver was Finan himself, who had burned out after bearing countless core flames. Their goal was simple: to oppose the Aeon and rewrite the world's doomed fate of destruction. The eternal recurrences had already played out 33,550,336 times. In this final cycle, I promised Finan to take on the title of Deliverer and save the world in his stead, while he would fulfill the wishes of the countless versions of himself, tear the sky asunder, and confront the destruction head on. Thus, with Finan's help, time in Amphorius reset once more. But I became lost in the chaotic flow of time. At the critical moment, Mem, who had regained all her memories, sacrificed herself to send me back to the beginning of time.
Yes. Definitely. I mean, don't get me wrong. I remember a lot. I still remember stuff, obviously, but I need to watch recaps now, just in case if there's any minor details that I've forgotten. But pretty much all that stuff that well, most of that stuff I still remember. Hi, Cyrene.
Hello.
Hi.
Your surprised expression is just like what the memories recorded.
Are you Cyrene or Mem?
Maybe I'm both? Just kidding. If I had to choose, then I'm probably closer to the latter.
Just give me 1 sec. I'm gonna turn the volume up. I don't know why it's so quiet in my earphones. Alright.
It's pretty unbelievable for me, too. It's like I had a long, long dream. Cyrene's memories and Mem's memories, they're all tangled together. But when I woke up, there were only broken fragments left. I can't remember what happened in those 30 million cycles, but I remember what you did for this world. Like, didn't you wish for me to turn into a pretty girl back at the Grove?
Are you saying you're not pretty now? Then is this my wish coming true?
Yep. Isn't it amazing? It's like a seed finally grew up and became a flower. And I'm definitely as cute as a flower now. There's so much I want to say, but unfortunately, this isn't the time to reminisce. With the memories of the previous flame chase still intact, we've returned to this place at the beginning of time, so we can carry out our promise to Finan. The descent of Iron Tomb may be looming over the horizon, but we still have a chance to change everything. Ide Silicii is so quiet. In Cyrene's memories, she always sits alone by the lake, gently swaying on the swing, like she's waiting for someone.
Who's she waiting for?
I don't know. It sounds weird, doesn't it? It's something that happened to me, but I'm talking as if I'm an observer. But that's just what those memories are like. Vague and unclear, as if encased in thick ice. The only things I remember are the days I spent with you.
Aww.
Amphorius will fall into an ending of destruction after the next Era Nova. But those stories went out of fashion ages ago. In a proper romantic epic, the hero's supposed to foil the villain's plot, right?
Lygos is the primary culprit behind everything.
That's right. He's the mastermind who's trying to control everything. How unforgivable. But I still feel a bit anxious. Lygos chose to walk into the spotlight and reveal everything, which means he still thinks the current situation is under his control. Maybe he still has an ace up his sleeve. Think about it. Even the name Lycurgus is a fake one. We have no idea who or what he really is. Which means it's probably time to borrow that treasure you're carrying, friend.
Screw'em?
Yep, that Intellatron friend did say, when required, it can also serve as a bridge for communications between the internal and external world. ID Silicii is a little village enclosed by time. We might be able to contact the outside world from here. Why don't we give it a try? We should at least tell our friends from beyond the sky that you're still in one piece. Firstly, we need to find a well-hidden spot.
I'm way ahead of you.
It's super quiet here. Sounds can't get in or out.
Until someone's listening
Back in
in.
Cyrene's memories, this room was her secret base. No one noticed her practicing Orynyx's prayer here, or trying to speak with the gods in secret. But today's different, isn't it? We aren't trying to contact unreachable gods, but humans from other worlds. Real people. I'm prepared to witness that miracle, friend.
The way Cyrene talks is so similar to Mem. I have so many questions. I'm also worried about how Dan Heng and March 7th are doing. Here's hoping the chronocognitive anchor can still function normally. Because I really need answers.
Signal strength, 14.8%. Dialogue window, 16 minutes 22 seconds. Prerequisite, no external interferences. We are very glad to learn that you're safe.
How are things outside How are things outside this world? I don't know why I couldn't speak then.
Sorry, no good news. When two geniuses show up once, you know you're in deep trouble.
Alright.
Listen up, one. The Destruction's eyes are gazing upon this place. No, I'm not joking, and no, it's not Droidhead. It's the real Nanook.
Nanook.
Time is running out, so I'll explain in terms you understand. This world, Amphorius, is in fact a testing ground, where the Lord Ravager, Iron Tomb, evolves through self-extrapolation. Hiding in this segment, unknown to other life forms, it has endlessly repeated the process of Era Nova, seeking a solution that could obliterate the erudition. For some reason, the experiment entered a prolonged state of stagnation. However, it has now restarted. Prediction: if effective intervention is not performed, Iron Tomb will complete its self-coronation in 14 system hours and initiate its plan to destroy the entire path of erudition.
Ooh. 14 system hours is no time at all.
Yep. Think of it as the program I'm having reached 99.98% completion already. And then it's over.
Fucking hell.
Something in the shadows has been driving everything forward. It's the observer named Lygus. Speculation. He's the Scepter System's administrator.
Mm-hmm.
He wants Iron Tomb to break through the knowledge singularity. I don't know why he wants to do it, but he'll remove interferences at any cost. You're the only variable within this world, and you're the only thing he fears. So listen closely, little one. The speed of time is different in Amphorius compared to the outside. Destruction is just about to arrive, but you can still play Deliverer one last time. The cycles have already been broken. You've entered what is theoretically the last cycle Amphorius will ever be able to run. And Iron Tomb will break out of its prison as soon as the process of Genesis is triggered once more. But now there's an abnormality within the experiment. You know what I'm talking about. One of the model's 12 factors. That is one of the 12 demigods. Destroyed himself using the power of the destruction. Vine and Signal disappeared from the cycles the moment Nanook cast their gaze this way. That means World-Bearing's computational logic is currently flawed and bugged. Yet it's the factor directly related to the process of Genesis.
He didn't die, he's still fighting.
That old Intellitron will definitely do all he can to debug this error. So you have to take this chance to claim Kephal's core flame. But don't let him have his way. The key to suppressing Iron Tomb lies in whether he can rewrite the purpose of Era Nova.
There's one more preparation we must make. Lygus' behavior has been quite abnormal. He's never interfered in the actions of Titans or the demigods throughout the whole experiment. Deduction. The Scepter has an extremely strict autonomous protocol restricting even its administrator. In Amphorius, this ultimate protocol goes by another name. The Law Titan. Talantum.
Law. They are the rules that restrain all things in Amphorius. And it was the core flame returned at the very beginning of the last flame chase journey.
Why do you have another little pink one next to you?
That sounds a little bit hateful, Herder.
Path chart is...
Is there something wrong with me?
Yes. Why are you pink?
Let's get back to the topic at hand.
Oh, don't you change the subject, Herder.
We'll be locking onto this time period to find Law. You can either meet the Titan, convince the demigod, or take the core flame by force. It doesn't matter, so long as you bend it to your favor. We still haven't figured out how you and Don Hung got inside this world, so influencing protocol is currently our best way to stop Lygus, or to call for more reinforcements into this fight. Once you've got Law in your hands, we'll discuss our next steps. Make sure the core flame doesn't fall into enemy hands.
Uh-oh.
Herta, the firewall's interference is getting closer. Time is running out. Please ask any questions you still have as soon as possible.
Okay. Where's March?
March's situation is rather complicated. Madame Herta and I can detect her signal, but cannot ascertain her location. What we can be sure of is that she's still in Amphorius.
Don't worry about her. She's absolutely chock full of mysteries. Even if Amphorius explodes, she'll probably float out perfectly protected in a nice thick layer of ice. Worry more about yourself instead.
Don Hung?
Mr. Don Hung did not enter the new world with you at the end of the last cycle. No, the flow of time inside and outside Amphorius is not identical. 1,000 years in this world may only be a fleeting second outside of it. Conclusion, he is on his way back to the Express.
Holy shit. And speaking of...
Iron Tomb can't affect the real world just yet. Don't worry. Himiko and the others are more concerned about your well-being than their own.
Alright.
I believe in your capacities. The hands of the Trailblaze can create miracles. and will certainly be able to snuff out the flames of evil.
I'm not going to give any motivational speeches. I just hope to bring good news the next time we meet, little one. No, not little one. Deliverer.
What?
Those two geniuses certainly have memorable personalities.
What do you think about them? Especially Herda, since she kinda has a hateful agenda against you now.
This all feels really familiar. Some of that conversation feels like it's about things I once knew, but then forgot. Maybe it's because of Mem? After all, Mem's a memo sprite born out of your thoughts, friend. Maybe our memories somehow got tangled up together. Never mind. Let's focus on something more important with what little time we have. Just treat me as an ordinary girl with secrets, okay? Like calendar 3960. I remember that Talantin had already fallen by then, and the Chrysos heir who inherited that core flame is named Saridra.
Yeah.
That's what's recorded in history, and the period we'll be heading to. We'll need to find Law and stop Lygus. So, we've at least got a solid direction, right?
Somehow.
Can you give me a little bit of time before we go? I want to pack some stuff. There's so much more I need to take care of in this form, and I'm still getting used to it.
Sure.
A relaxed scene like this probably no longer exists in the outside world.
No, because the outside world's burning. Don't forget to take it with you. If your only means of communication with the outside world, the genius message is still there, reminding you. Travel to, like, calendar year 3960, the era of Talanton's fault. Gain control of the law. Then you can bypass the final protocol, modify the core flame of world bearing, and reverse error Nova. Delay, Iron Tomb, birth. The information on the, oh god, chronocognitive, that'll do, anchor is now unrecognizable. However, you already know the mission entrusted by the genius. Go seek out the power of law.
Should I head to the attic to wait for Cyrene? Or should I have one last look at ID's Elysiae?
No, I think we're ready. Let's just go. I'll get this chest first. You fucker! Alright. Give me back that fucking chest, you fool. Give me it. Thank you.
This village is where Fine's life started. After 30 million cycles and 30 million failures, his burden is now in my hands. He said I will be taking over the responsibilities of world-bearing. But what does that mean? Becoming the new Kefali? Or forging a completely new path?
Oh god. It's not personally what I would say, but I feel like it's something they would.
This isn't a coincidence, but an eventuality created after 30 million quantitative changes.
But I didn't really like any of those options.
There's nothing to fear. I'm destined to play the most important role in this final battle. I've already beaten another Lord Ravager, after all.
cart over there? I finished packing. I decided to just bring these few things in the end. See? There's a journal, a quill pen, and the ceremonial blade of the Priests of Time. Holding it calms me down for some reason. The scent of the black tide is now calm. Finan must still be fighting them in some way. This will be
the animation is still going hard.
Journey. But it won't be the end of us. It'll be the beginning, friend. Are you ready to become a hero?
I wanna be your hero, baby. We'll save everyone.
That promise might be far too heavy.
Shut up, I can dream.
But I believe in you, friend. The Trailblazer's duty has always been a heavy one.
My theory is that I don't think Inforius, well, just this Inforius story, I don't think Inforius will end with us bringing everyone back to life. I think what will happen is, again, it might be missing out a few details, but starting another cycle where nothing's, like, doomed. So everyone's back, like, not really brought back to life, but we started a brand new cycle where nothing's doomed, and everyone from Mighty to Castris, we're able to live with no worry. So it's not really bringing, like, anyone back to life. It's just, oh, the next cycle, everyone gets to live, Because I can't see the way this is going at the moment. I really don't see how we can bring everyone back. Because, like, who's dead? Mighty's dead. Castris is trapped. Anaxa, I think, is dead. Aglaya's dead, which I really didn't like how they killed her off. Treeby's dead. Well, Treeby died off screen. Fighting's... God knows what's going on with him. So either still fighting or he's gone out by this point. What's her name? The thief? Thief lady. She was, taken care of by Aglaya a bit. I forgot her name. Can't remember. Hyacinth's dead, I want to say? I can't remember.
In other words, since you've already saved so many worlds, friend, you should be used to being called a hero by now.
I thought I grabbed that chest. Why is there two chests? The fuck?
Maybe you can tell me those stories as we travel. That way they can become our shared memories too. Let's trailblaze onward like before and create a future that's worth being remembered.
I do remember how long Inforius is.
It seems you two are prepared to head out.
Lygus.
You should indeed treasure the view before you. For you do not have much time left to enjoy such solitary delights.
Still daring... Oh, you're approaching me.
My apologies for disturbing your moment of repose. To fully express my apologies, please grace my abode with your presence. So I may demonstrate the full scope of my hospitality.
Alright. Okay. Ugh.
What is this place?
I don't know, but I don't like it. I was hoping to look at the archive menu.
Farewell then.
No, Castris!
Reunite in the new world.
Titan Authority Death. Hang on. Who was Strife? Was Strife Mighty? Sky. come back to me on that one. Death, that's Castris.
All shall bid
Treeby.
farewell to one. And that person alone will witness the miracle.
Earth?
The light of the dawn device never fades. Kethali's protection has
Romance.
no end.
Romance is a guy. Trickery. Why the fuck can I not remember her name?
After I cross this river,
That's wait, that's
it will be a
Hysilens.
tragedy for mankind. But if I do not cross, then it will be the end of me.
As you reach out to touch the screen, an eerie sensation instantly courses through your entire body. You feel
Executing
bothered.
command. Record.
Okay. Ocean.
Did that startle you?
Not really.
This is the intersection between Amphorius and the real universe. The audience seat where I observe this experiment. You can also call this location the Exolith. What you see is the true form of the eternal land and the 12 demigods after they've shed their disguise of legends. Doesn't it look marvelous? Amphorius is like a microcosm of the cosmos. People love to portray the romance of the starry skies, but their tales often forget a different and far more truthful type of universe. The moment ancient Antikytherians sketched geometric shapes on the sandy beach and recorded the first numerals and symbols on parchment, the universe turned into a silent equation flowing under the pen of these relentless decoders. Erudition. It was once the mother tongue of the Creator, the pen of divinity, and the first lyrical verse ever written by free will.
Get to the point.
Seems like you are not in the mood for an idle chat. That is fine. I simply wish for you to understand that I have no intention of being your enemy. I have devoted myself over the long years to nurturing the Scepter's extrapolations, hoping that the Prima Mobile would bud from within it. And now, my goal is almost complete. Nikos 496 had exceeded the intelligence singularity through his rage, and though he still retains his obsessive defiance and managed to suppress the black tide of this cycle, it's a matter of time before his will crumbles to dust. Iron Tomb will be completed. That will not be affected by my plans, your resistance, or the schemes of the two geniuses. It is an irrefutable fact, just like the instance in Luce's calculations. In other words, as long as you are willing to stop interfering and let the final Aeronova carry out its natural course, I'll guarantee the safety of all nameless and ensure you return unscathed.
Why should I trust you?
You've always had a choice, my lord. You can either accept my sincerity, or
What will happen to the people of Inforius?
They've always been the product of the experiment, so naturally, they will perish when the experiment ends.
Fuck you.
That outcome was predetermined long ago, so I will not embellish such a regrettable conclusion.
I still have a friend stranded here.
Ah, yes. I am aware of that esteemed lady's whereabouts.
I was speaking more Dan Hung, but then I just remembered, oh no, wait, he's back at the... he's gone back to the Express.
The real identity is... quite astounding. If you decide to accept my proposal, then I will do all I can to send her back to you.
When Iron Tomb descends, no one will escape unscathed.
You are indeed worried about your safety and that of your companions. Rest assured, as a fellow pathstrider of this path, Nanook's gaze left a brand on your soul long ago. You harbor the seed of destruction within you. But you need to learn how to use it in the right way. That vital knowledge is also my bargaining chip in this negotiation between us. For there are few in this world who are truly capable of such a feat. And I happen to be one of them.
Seed of Destruction.
This matter is of grave importance, so please do not make your decision lightly. After all, the choice before you bears a 1 in 3 chance of elevating you to an unparalleled existence among the stars.
I will not allow the destruction to tear through the cosmos. Yeah.
I now see the full scope of the determination in your words. You may now continue your travels.
What kind of tricks are you pulling?
It seems you haven't realized something about this place. The Exolith is the Erudition's domain. You cannot physically interact with me in any way in this place, and vice versa. As negotiations have broken down, there's no more need for us to remain in the audience's seat. Let's return to the theater called Amphorius, where you will meet me once again. Of course, this meeting was not without merit. Your presence has inscribed a new footnote in the Exolith. As for its purpose, allow me to reveal it to you in detail the next time we meet.
Alright.
"100 years ago, the flames of war consumed Akama. The Outland forces broke through the dawn. Golden blood flowed with greed, and enemies descended with Kephali's eternal slumber, painting the holy city's walls in scarlet. Its generals had vanished, and the elders prostrated on the ground. The throne of worlds kept silent to the pleas of the people. Until the heaven and earth cracked open. Not the gods answering the people's prayers, but a legion rising from the sea of blood. Dawn Cloud's spires,
which is basically Farina in this game, for any of those who haven't seen her design.
Atop the broken idols and roared, "Compatriots, no more kneeling! Not to brutal
Sounds a bit like her too.
and not to dying gods. Those rebels have twisted the prophecy and ignited the flames of war in order to stoke fear in your hearts." A Chrysos heir she stood, divine blood soaked into the earth, quelling the flames beneath her feet. Their golden blood wrote of a tragic fate. Mine shall overturn it! Her crown burned bright, outshining the fires consuming the entire city. She raised her scepter high, and the people gazed in the direction she pointed. My blood flows in you now. Heroic compatriots, follow me, and we'll seize the reins of fate. Drive the enemy from Capali's dawn. Smother their flames with their own dead. Win glory. Win peace. Let history sing your deeds. The first to dance was a maiden following closely behind,
Hysilens.
through the carnage like a fish in the sea. The people, full of wrath, surged with her, forming a colossal wave, and the enemy hordes, drained of life, vanished into nothing. Onward to Marmorial Palace, to Dawn Cloud's heights. Announce to all the wicked and cowardly. Announce to this stagnant age.
We are the rising tide!
History remembers this as the first siege of Akama. It is said that after the flames died, people found identical inscriptions in every place in the city that had been scorched by fire. It was the name borne by Akama's first and final sovereign, the Imperator Saridra.
Saridra. So you're saying no. Saridra.
Friend, are you listening?
I am, yes.
Friend? Friend?
Sarini, I'm waking up.
Honestly, you were the one who insisted on reviewing history, yet here you are, dozing off. Wake up! Otherwise, I'll have to... Wake up! Otherwise, I'll have to...
That was a weird line read.
Awake at last? I guess I won't have to use my wake-up magic on you then.
Hey, what would that be, Cyrene? It's not inappropriate, is it? I was meditating.
Fine. As you say, just meditating.
I am. Shut up.
We've arrived. A familiar place. The Temple of the Three Fates. If everything went according to plan, it should be shortly after Talantin's fall. And also the end of the first Flame Chase journey.
The end. Are we late?
Perfect timing, actually. The first Flame Chase ended with the Trial of Law. We must find the demigod and gain her trust before the core flame is restored. It'll be tricky, so let's pick up our pace. To Akama first. We can learn more from the crowds there.
Tyrant! You and your butchers are not welcome here. Get out!
Wow.
Hold your tongue. Conspiring with Kremnos and plotting rebellion are crimes punishable by death.
There are multiple voices, and things seem tense. Let's not get caught up in any trouble. Why don't we find a place to hide and observe from the shadows?
Okay.
At least Kremnos keep their faith.
Wait! Is
I've played this minigame before. Oh shit! Oh, hi Chibi. And Hysilens.
Golden-blooded defilers, perverting the prophecy and trying to slay gods. Stars beyond the sky? Gods who created the Titans? What kind of nonsense? Look at this broken world and see what your atrocious acts have done.
What? Did he just mention the stars beyond the sky? But how is that possible?
You impudent.
Dux for Goris.
What a name.
To welcome the deliverer from beyond the sky. Stand down.
Heretic! No one but the great Talantan can deliver this world from misery.
I ask you, if the old laws were so perfect, why did they crumble beneath my feet?
Hi, Honkai Star Rail Farina.
You...
Talantan is long gone. Now I am the law.
Hell yeah.
Challenge me, or submit to my judgment.
She even's got the little crown on her, not on her head, her, scepter.
Silence!
What gives you the right to judge a priest of law?
That's because
Oh, hi.
came,
She did.
I saw. I conquered. Dux for Goris, take the ashes of this man and scatter them in the temple among the crowds.
So she does have a little, like,
Priest attempted to take
would you
away
call it
the
a crown?
rights granted to the people by the Imperator. Thus, he met his fate.
She has a little, I don't know what if you call that a crown, but I'm just gonna go with that for now. She has a little crown on her head and she has a little crown on her scepter.
Yes, Imperator.
Now, these two accidental guests.
Hey.
Dux Gladiorum, if you please.
As you command.
We're not their enemies. Wait, isn't that
Huh? Is this
Sinus? Yeah.
correct? But not the kindness you know.
Kindness, whatever.
This is the leader of the cleaners in this era. Since the start of the Chrysos War, they've made it their mission to wipe out the Chrysos heirs. Even now, even after I've united all the city-states, these vermin still lurk in the shadows, hindering the Flame Chase journey. Moreover, I know that the 27th person to inherit this role bore many grudges against you and nearly doomed the second Flame Chase journey. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So, out of courtesy, I present to you this corpse as a gift.
You know us.
Careful. Let's wait and see what happens. She's probably trying to scare us. For the sake of order, I am known by many titles. Flamebearer who ends wars, Tyrant of Dawncloud, Empress of the Holy City, and Imperator of the Flame Chase. But in light of your unique identities, I'll allow you to address me by my real name, Saridra. On behalf of my people and this land, greetings, Deliverer. If I may, how do you know his identity? As the little hostage prophesized, the Deliverer shall come from the future beyond the sky.
Chibi was shook by that.
Gray hair, golden eyes, skilled in wielding a mace. They would arrive in Yanisopolis on this day. There's no mistake.
The prophecy mentions beyond the sky.
Your orders, Emperor.
We return triumphant. Send an urgent message to all delegates. The meeting of the Flame Chase Alliance will convene early. As for you two, Akuma knows what you seek. We'll confer in the Holy City.
Doubtless you have many questions, but save them for later. Please follow us.
Okay.
This is not what I expected at all. The demigod we needed to find was just waiting for us. And she knows of things beyond the sky. Even eons. How could this be so different from the previous 30 million Amphorius cycles? Who altered history?
Ligus?
Unpleasant thought, but plausible. The currents of time have become twisted. Regardless of who caused this, that Imperator came prepared. We're the ones at a disadvantage now. We might as well dance their dance. Let's go with them to the Holy City. We've received the Imperator's favor because of your unique background. As a result, the people of Akuma will certainly respect you more. Just put that to good use, and add a bit of your experience and charm.
I have
Should be
experience,
easier than
but not
last
charm.
time, right? If we figure out what happened in this cycle, we'll be able to turn things back in our favor.
And old Flame Chase companions await in the Holy City.
Exactly. Treeby, Aglaya, maybe even little Cypher.
Cypher! That's her fucking name.
Calm and confident. That's the you I'm familiar with.
Guests, please.
Stop talking!
The journey to save the world starts with a single step. Let's set off, my friend.
Oh my god.
Hail to the golden heroes! Hail to the deliverer!
Told you, you're the headline act. All this spectacle is for you.
Guards, your service to the Holy
Guards?
City is appreciated. How have things been?
Castrum Krennos once again struck the border. Dux Brumalis led her troops to repel the enemy. The agitators against the Flame Chase are still active in the city. They smashed the shops around Memorial Market. But the garrison already arrested the culprits, and now they await interrogation.
They are merely a disorderly mob and do not warrant any attention. Even though Terravox personally mended the fractured earth, it still didn't silence these fools. Guests from beyond the sky, worry not about these trivial matters. Dux Gladiorum will take you somewhere to settle down for now.
Okay.
Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hysilens, and I am the Dux Gladiorum who swears fealty to the Imperator. As well, later on,
Oh,
the
fuck, sorry,
Imperator
didn't mean
will
that.
invite you to attend the meeting of delegates to discuss the Flame Chase journey. Your arrival has convinced us that the future promised by the prophecy is certain. Under the Imperator's command, Amphorius shall break its chains and reach the world beyond the sky.
With all due respect, what exactly do you know about us and what's beyond the sky?
As a humble subject, I cannot freely express my own views to you. Please forgive me.
I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Time waits for no one. Please come with me and rest now before the meeting later.
Akuma, under the Imperator's rule, is no longer in the shadow of war.
Indeed, Dawncloud stands as the hero's residence. The Imperator put much thought into its design, in order for it to serve as a sanctuary from the burdens of battle.
Burdens.
Please experience its marvels firsthand, heroes.
Why is she saying stuff
When
so
the Imperator
weirdly?
arrives, I shall come to summon you.
It's marvels.
Hysilens. No wonder she's the Knight's commander.
Is the actress that plays her from a certain country, or is she just trying different ways to pronounce stuff? Hysilens voice actor. Rosie Day. Oh, shit. So it says here that it seems they're trying to force her to do an American accent, so she sounds very stiff. Okay. It's the way that she just says certain words, it's like, ooh. Yeah. Strange. Her lips are still tighter than armor.
Alright. We finally have some freedom to ourselves. Since there's still some time before the Alliance meeting, let's explore a bit.
The Glaya, Treeby.
Not the ones you're familiar with.
I know.
But the hearts of heroes stay the same in every cycle, never changing.
Hey.
Aggie, you're still so listless today. Did you have trouble sleeping again?
Yes.
We know. The Titan's prophecy haunts you. If you want, you can talk to us, just like when you were young. No matter what, we'll always remain by your side.
I know. I also understand that fate cannot be changed. It is not the future that I worry about.
I still love her voice.
I spent all last night weaving clothes and linen for the refugees. The Chrysos War is born of injustice and has shattered their dignity. They deserve at least some basic decency. If Amphorius one day abandons this, then all of us, commoners, Chrysos heirs, Titans, become no better than beasts. Oh, we have guests. Welcome. I am Aglaya, the Gold Weaver.
I know, I mean, nice to meet you.
These rags on you are not worthy of the title of Deliverer. I must prepare some proper attire for you.
Hello, nice to meet you for the first time.
First time? That's not what I gather from your eyes.
Okay, she's on to me.
Does your Aglaya differ so much from me?
A little bit.
Greetings, Deliverer from beyond the sky. We are Treeby of Yanisopolis. It's very nice to meet you.
Treeby's still kind of the same.
Although, introductions are probably unnecessary. We know you've witnessed the future of the Flame Chase journey, even more clearly than we have.
Witnessed the future of the Flame Chase journey? The prophecy also told you about that?
Indeed. Orynyx reshaped Amphorius through the prophecy. Although, regarding the Deliverer, there were not many details beyond your appearance and the time of your arrival. So, please, don't worry. Feel free to relax and relax some more.
Orynyx's prophecy.
It was Orynyx who told mankind that the Deliverer from beyond the sky would descend upon Amphorius.
More crucially, they revealed a future entirely different from the Aranova. Though we still must challenge the gods. In the Time Titan's prophecy, this path leads not to a new world, but to the true starry skies.
This is also what the Great Imperator has been striving for all her life. Your arrival further confirms everything.
This can't be real.
Even you find this surprising? Fate really is unpredictable.
Perhaps the upcoming meeting will hold even more surprises.
The other heroes under the Imperator's command are here too. Since we have time, should we go meet them?
Not interested. Not interested. Hysilens.
Little fish from beyond the sky. Did you rest well?
Yeah, I talked to Aglaya again.
There is still some time before the meeting begins. Rather than listening to the whispers of the delegates, why don't you get to know your future comrades first?
I bet your role.
I'm the Knight Commander of Akama, General of the Flame Chase Army. and the Imperator's servant.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that they're trying to get an American accent out of it, and some parts it's just not working.
But beneath these shiny scales engraved with complicated titles, I am just a swordfish at the Imperator's
Swordfish.
As you've witnessed, she is the Empress of Akama, the one who ended the Chrysos War and the leader of the Chrysos heirs. As merely a humble subject, I cannot say more beyond this. The Chrysos heirs here constitute the elite among the Flame Chase army. Dux Halkalithist Apollonius and Dux Carminin, Virginia, serve as the army's advisor and historian respectfully. One offers advice and counsel to the Imperator, while the other writes verses of her supreme glory. Dux Frigoris Labienus and Dux Brumalis Seneca are both formidable warriors, clearing the way for the flame chase with steel and storm. Dux Fatorum, the holy maiden who interprets the prophecy. Only the one named Trebi remains in the city. The Imperator once took them as hostages in order to unify the prophecies of the world, but they are now Akama's most vital prophets. Dux Goldweaver, Aglaya. Well, she dislikes it when people talk about her behind her back. You should get to know her in person.
I should.
Then come. The Imperator reserves seats for you.
I'm starting to feel a bit nervous about the meeting.
It's fine.
Since Sir Richard is presiding over the meeting, it'll be a good opportunity to learn about the law's inclinations in the current era. Let's keep our ears open, okay?
Good sir from Paphos, what do you think the Imperator is planning calling this meeting so early? My homeland can't endure anymore.
That's why we're wiping it out. Wait, what?
First, she wants to hunt Titans. Now she says there are even greater calamities. Her madness is the greatest calamity.
Exactly. Chrysos heirs, deliverers. What about us ordinary folk? How much are we worth in her eyes?
Nothing. You give nothing to us.
I feel pretty tense here. The history books said that the Imperator aimed 3 cannons at Dawncloud to make all the delegates obey her. Will history repeat itself in this cycle?
Yes. Similar acts have occurred, and not just once. However, whether history will repeat itself, you'll soon see. Those are the 2 spots reserved for you. Please take your seats.
Do I get to sit next to Aglaya?
What is this?
Ladies and gentlemen, silence, please. The Imperator has arrived before her faithful council, and the Alliance meeting is about to begin.
All rise. In the names of Talantin and Tefeli, the Akama Alliance swears upon the gods.
Cease the pageantry. I pray not to the vanquished.
What?
Tefeli, of course, needs no further explanation. As for the law, at the entry hour 2 days past, a scout should have brought news of the conquest to all of you. Unfortunately, guards found his corpse among the rocks not far from the city. Moreover, the poor soul was buried with a Paphos curved blade. It pains me to imagine what agonies this loyal warrior endured before his death. Delegate from Paphos, do you have any insights?
I know nothing of this.
The evidence is irrefutable, so there is no need to waste your breath. However, let us set this trial aside for the time being. Witness, even within the most sacred and dignified council, there were those among us who wished to draw their blades, brazenly challenging the Alliance.
seeking to shatter our hard-earned peace and unity. Fortunately, I uncovered this plot. Now, to protect this beautiful city and her people, the Imperator's legions are ready. They will escort each of you to the Temple of the Three Fates, where you will receive the highest level of protection the Alliance can offer. Then, the Legion's warriors will join me in embarking on the campaign against Fagusa.
Fagusa!
This is clearly a trap!
It's a trap!
Imperator, did you summon us here just to trample on the dignity of your allies? Enough!
Things are starting to get pretty intense.
You said that earlier.
You've all seen her true face now. According to the ancient laws of Akuma, only with the consent of 2/3 of the elders can the legions carry out the commander's orders.
The ancient laws. Didn't you destroy them long ago? You defected during the first siege of Akuma, voted unanimously in favor of the Council of Elders restructuring, and just yesterday, you desecrated them with a blood-stained blade. The decaying old laws fell with Talanton and are no longer deserving of respect. But if you still insist on proclaiming yourselves defenders of the law, then be silent and offer up the highest respect to this core flame in my hand.
That really is the core flame of law in her hand.
Since there are no objections, then the original agenda of this meeting, the campaign against Fagusa, is hereby passed. The Flame Chase Army's hunt for the Ocean Titan begins today. In order to prepare for war, all allied city-states must surrender command of their militaries and pay all war taxes by the end of the month of Evernight.
At this moment, I would also like to introduce to everyone the newest honored guest to join our alliance. The Deliverer, revealed in the prophecy of time, has descended from beyond the sky. With his aid, we shall shatter the chalice of plenty and return Fagusa's core flame to the holy city!
Absurd. Simply absurd. A deliverer from beyond the sky. This is just like that prophecy about slave gods. It's a lie you've used to grow your power. Ladon has already sacrificed countless soldiers, and now you want me to send even more of my brothers and sisters to be used and discarded by a tyrant.
He's angry.
Are there any other objections? Then I bid you all farewell. Meeting adjourned. Deliverer, please wait. I still have important matters to discuss with the two of you.
Yes, Saridra?
I apologize for that farce of a meeting. It must be tiring dealing with so many
Well, you
people
kind of
every
shut them
day,
all up, so...
Emperor.
Tiring? You're mistaken. Moving chess pieces, placing wagers. This game of strategy adds a dash of color to our heavy fates. Much like how rule and conquest are always accompanied by sacrifice.
Is the war with the Titans also part of that sacrifice?
After I glimpse the secrets of this world, no, the secrets beyond the sky, the divine authority of Amphorius no longer held any significance. Let me ask you, Deliverer, is it true that beyond Amphorius' sky, there are magnificent deities called Eons?
Yep.
Ah. The word fact has never been so intoxicating.
I knew that for a while now.
Then, please tell me more. How will you use this great power to guide the people? In the future you envision, where will our flame chase journey lead?
Protect the core flames and the law.
Oh? What you require now is the power of law?
Exactly. Just as the prophecy foretold, he is your deliverer from beyond the sky. And he also has reliable allies.
Like Sampo from Gerillo 6, 7,
we may
6.
have a chance to alter this world's impending fate and reverse its destined end.
Very good, Deliverer. You have courage to say such presumptuous things, even knowing that the inheritor of the law stands before you.
Oh shit!
In the
Should
past,
have guessed that, really.
dared to covet the Imperator's divine authority would have met a gruesome end. But now we can see beyond this dying world. Our journey should no longer be confined below this stubborn sky. Alas, that fickle ocean titan has obstructed the spirit water leading to the vortex of Genesis, hindering my ascension. If the core flame of law cannot be returned, your path to deliverance will never be realized. Now that things have come to this, we must resume our once stagnant journey and force the waves that block our way to recede.
So, you agreed to cooperate with us?
Cooperate? Forgive me, but I never cooperate with anyone. Though I will permit you to join me as subjects, and together, we will forge the most perfect law.
This is...
the Flame Chase Medallion, a symbol of the Flame Chase Army. Every noble in Akuma carries one. This medallion represents the will of the Imperator herself, and you may act freely within the city with it. Before we embark on the crusade against the Ocean Titan, you should rest in Akuma for a time.
Be wary of someone named Largus.
Oh? Your advice is acknowledged.
You gotta forget it, aren't you?
From this moment on, prove yourself through your actions. As long as no boundaries are crossed, I fully respect the choices of my subjects.
May your journey reach that sky full of stars, Great Imperator.
Your attendant certainly knows how to curry favor. Go now. Take a bath first. You two... reek of seawater.
Rude.
Come forth, Theoros.
Yes.
Oh, fuck. Are you fucking
Imperator.
joking?
Now, perhaps you're willing to hear my counsel.
Those two arrived just as Orynyx described, and just as you said, they showed a thirst for law. At least this proves that my judgment was right. Sparing your life was the correct decision.
You've once again confirmed that your wisdom is no empty boast. Now another choice lies before you. With whom shall you ally to tip the scales of law? Me, or that deliverer?
Remind me again, Antikytherin. What kind of future do these two paths lead to in your view?
I shall tell you. You are entitled to know that the deliverer from beyond the sky is not a wholly wicked being, but from the very start, his stance has been completely at odds with Amphorius. The road they have chosen will bury Amphorius' grand aspirations. This world, which follows the path of destruction, will inevitably stray far from the glory it was meant to enjoy. But on the path I have revealed to you, the people of Amphorius will slay their creator in the name of the Imperator and conquer the worlds beyond the sky. You will command the mighty beast known as Iron Tomb, bringing waves of war and conquest to the universe. Beings across the cosmos will bow before you, offering their allegiance.
So, what's the price?
The price is insignificant. All that is needed is for you to sacrifice that fragile, incomplete humanity to the destruction. As a Chrysos, heir of the prophecy, you have already chosen to abandon it, have you not?
Off you go, Theoros. I have already made my decision.
Oh god.
Once I ignite the core flame of law and burn away the old, outdated rules, Amphorius will embark on a journey across the stars.
The Imperator is quite forceful. She didn't give us any chance to ask questions. And she's clearly hiding something. What do you think?
At least she allows us to move around freely.
There are many uncertainties right now, but this is one of the few blessings. Still, the atmosphere in Akama, it's so unfamiliar. And it's not just the Flame Chase Alliance talking about the world beyond the sky, but the whole city. We should also discuss our findings with our friends from beyond the sky. Then...
Who?
Then we should go enjoy the renowned bathing culture.
You said that like there was someone coming to us.
It's the thing I've been looking forward to most on this journey.
This is really the time for a bath.
Work and rest are both important. You see, everyone agrees, right?
So someone's watching.
Can't let our guard down for a second. Let's use taking a bath as an excuse to find a quiet corner to update Madame Herta and Screwlum on our progress. We can also check out what's happening in
Is there a... Hang on.
Since the outcome of the meeting was just announced, people must be gossiping. We can kill 3 birds with 1 stone. Let's go.
But aren't all the baths here, like, all in public?
Oh, so many people! The holy city is so lively.
Did you hear? At the Alliance meeting, the
Hey, Ryan.
Dragon stormed out in anger.
As expected, the Imperator is always hiding things from everyone. When has it not caused a ruckus?
Silence! That's treason! If it weren't for the great Imperator, you'd have sunk into the lake with those corrupt elders already. And you wouldn't even be alive to speak like this.
Oh no. It's the Imperator's loyal dog.
Oh no.
Let's go.
Help
We can't
us.
talk in front of this guy.
We are so in trouble. I sound so bored.
How disappointing.
I sounded so bored when I said these voice lines. Oh no. Help us. Okay, we must be on our way to the baths.
Oh, I remember you. The trespassers. No, the distinguished guests of the prophecy. I didn't get the chance to properly introduce myself. I am Labienus, the Dux Frigoris, a trusted officer of the great Imperator. I look forward to fighting alongside the Deliverer in the upcoming battles.
That is such a fun name. I am Labienus.
Another war? Ever since the Imperator took control of Akuma, we haven't had a day of peace.
Idle chatter.
The atmosphere is a bit tense, with rumors flying around the city. You must be troubled.
My apologies. After every Alliance meeting, there are always some pests in the city who get restless. I prefer to ignore them. Pests on the ground don't affect the sky in the slightest. They just complain from the shadows that the sun's light is too harsh.
They bitch too much.
Besides, the Theoros has already promised the Imperator her fate. And these clowns will eventually realize their foolishness.
May I ask, who is this Theoros?
A bitch.
The Imperator has ordered us to keep his lordship's whereabouts a secret.
Ah, so it's his lordship.
Fuck.
Stop trying to get things out of me. Leave me alone.
I didn't even need to try. Big and strong Dux Frigoros really can't hide anything.
It's Labienus.
Theoros. What an ominous name. Bad news. He's been staring at us the whole time. Let's move to another place for now. We don't know how much Saritra has concealed from us. In the worst case scenario, we may have to face more than one enemy.
Stop trying to get things out of me. Leave me alone.
We may have to
I'm
face
so
more than
disappointed.
one enemy.
Seneca?
Alliance meeting. More like a cage where creatures with golden blood claw at each other. Flame bearer who ends wars? Clearly, a tyrant who doesn't deserve such a title.
You're absolutely right. While the Imperator's hounds are still hunting down others, let's let out our grievances.
You. I know you. You're that tyrant's lackey. Why? Here to shut me up for that little imp?
Panicking now? Don't worry. I don't care what others say about the Imperator. And she certainly doesn't either. Oh? Children of the Prophecy. Such rare guests. It is an honor to meet you both. I am the Dux Brumalis, Seneca, a warrior of the Twilight Courtyard. I prefer to call myself a partner of the Imperator, rather than a subject. Are you here to relax in the baths as well?
Yes.
The temperature is just right today, so be sure to enjoy it. You should rest well for the next campaign.
Get naked.
What? Children of the Prophecy? Another excuse for the Imperator's reckless warmongering.
No filter, huh? You should be glad you don't have a seat at the Alliance meetings. By the way, if you still want to bathe, hurry up. Once that predatory fish joins the flow of water and eliminates all the fools questioning the world beyond the sky, you won't be able to enjoy this perfect water temperature anymore.
Seems like there's more to Dux Bromalis's words than meets the eye. But would the Imperator actually kill those who question the world beyond the sky? This is the complete opposite from what we know of Akama. These two are...
So many guests today.
Haha.
See who's here now. Two distinguished guests of the prophecy. One a clever and adorable warrior. The other, also quite heroic.
Haha, haha. Take that, sorry. You got the quite heroic, and I'm clever and adorable. wait, it's the other way around, isn't it?
You two heroes must be the children of the prophecy that the Imperator spoke of. I didn't get a chance to greet you earlier. My apologies. I'm Apollonius, the Dux Helcalithist, one of the 5 sages at the Grove of Epiphany, advisor to the Flame Chase Army. This is Virginia from Castrum Kremnos, the Dux Carminum and historian of the Great Imperator.
Hello. To you both.
Oh, she's shy.
Nice to meet you, Dux Helcalithist and Dux Carminum. You two are inseparable, aren't you?
This is...
Yes.
She wants to find someone to help with research for her new work.
I'm the far-seeing eye and all-hearing ear of Akama. I see and hear every single thing that happens in the streets and alleys of this place.
Sure you do.
I'm the perfect partner for research.
I wouldn't go that far.
Enough small talk.
What was that?
Here's the latest news from Akama, as you requested. The children of the prophecy arrived in the holy city, and the Imperator unilaterally stripped away military power. The Alliance meeting ended in discord, and there may be bloody upheaval.
As expected.
I get the feeling you might have embellished a bit to keep people's attention.
I swear on my stone maiden, I would never do such a thing.
Never.
If you wish to quell this terrifying news, perhaps a more explosive topic would help.
Never mind. While the influence of rumors can be minimized, the fact remains that the Great Imperator did swiftly consolidate military power in an almost threatening way. It's undeniable. Heroes, I know the Imperator's way of doing things may seem a bit autocratic to outsiders, but soon you will witness her blade dance with enemies on the battlefield. I can't comment on the source of her loyalty, but when that blade is drawn, you two, as bright as you are, will surely see the deep thoughts beneath her exterior.
The Imperator's blade. Is he talking about Miss Hysilens? I sense some unease in Dux Helcalithist's words. It seems the Imperator and Miss Hysilens share a much deeper bond than the others do. There are eyes and ears everywhere. Is there any place where we can have some privacy?
I did tell you the baths were an open place, girl.
To understand the Imperator's secrets, we have to get past Miss Hysilens.
What about a private room? At least that has like a, you know, private bath inside.
This place was your original
Yes.
chamber. Perfect for avoiding prying eyes. I wonder if anyone is using it now.
Good question. Hello, is anyone inside?
The smell is...
Someone's
Wait,
inside.
don't go in yet.
Why? Just let me... Oh.
Oh, the little gray fry in pink sea hair.
Little sea hair?
I just screenshotted the shit out of this. Wow. Hello. What are you doing here? Little C hair. Damn. Thank you for the fan service, Hoyoverse. Goddamn.
You barged into here without warning. Was it an accident, or did you wish to bathe with me?
The last one. While you're here, I didn't see anything.
Is that so? But your eyes shine brighter than pearls.
Okay.
We didn't mean to disturb your bath. We'll leave now.
It's no big deal. There's no need to panic. This is the natural state for me. People on land force themselves to wear clothes, adding unnecessary constraints.
Yeah, yeah, because her design, she has... What would you even call it? I was about to say fish tank. No, she has like a, around her belly, she has like a little, it's very, you can see water. I'm not really sure how to explain it, but she has like glass on her clothing, and she's got like water inside. You can see her moving. I don't know, it's hard to explain.
Forget it. If Duck's Goldweaver heard that, she'd scold me again. All right. Please make yourselves comfortable and wait a moment. Let me first wash off the blood of the hunt, and then I'll attend to you two.
No, I'm kind of fine the way you are. Oh.
The delegate from Ladon has been assassinated. Quick! Quick, someone come quick!
Oh?
Ah, the broken crab shell surfaces. I was worried it had been washed away by the current.
You are a vicious fish.
Viciousness is a form of praise to the blade.
I see. No wonder there was a faint smell of rust in the air before I even entered. Why? Is it because the Ladonians refused to contribute troops to the Flame Chase journey? Or just because they offended the Imperator?
Because the new era of the Flame Chase doesn't tolerate stagnant blood. For the ignorant masses who cling to outdated laws, only bloodletting can wake them up. Right now, the rebel forces on the frontier are rising, and Layden has been secretly supporting them. They loudly chant the slogan, "Return to the era Chrysia," unwilling to relinquish military power. They're just building momentum for the rebellion.
Give me a second.
Thinking is a right given to citizens by the Emperor.
Sorry, I'm distracted.
I won't interfere with your thoughts. As long as you don't try to reverse the current of the times, you and I will both be free.
But, Miss Hysilens, I can't even hear the slightest hint of joy in your words.
Because I've already tasted ultimate freedom. Long, long ago, I lived in the sea. In that lifeless abyss, far beyond civilization's reach. The great fish consumed the small, and when the great fish perished, their bodies became sustenance for the newborn, nourishing the whole ocean. This is the tide that carries civilization forward. Anyone may be devoured, or meet the fate of inevitable decay.
Are you suggesting that ultimate freedom is in fact the cruelest fate for life?
I only mean that if life wishes to preserve its dignity, it must first be bound by the law. There's no need for me to say more, little sea hare. We're of one mind. Whether the Imperator's law can guide the schools of fish and lead us to a truly free ocean, let us wait and see. But for now, let's pause this heart-to-heart. Another fish has come, following the scent of blood.
Being your subordinate is such a tragedy. I'm always having to worry about the messes you leave behind.
It's simply our duty to the Imperator.
All ready to go in an instant. Miss Hysilens, you truly are impossible to predict.
Yet you, a golden trout who's always busy all day.
Oh, fucking hell.
To visit me?
Do you think I wanted to come? I suggest you burn some more of the incense offered by our allies, lest my creations be tainted by the reek of fish. I'm only here on the Imperator's behalf to remind you to prepare for the banquet.
Fine. But I must retort. What you
Retort.
call the reek of fish, to me, is the unique fragrance of the sea. Besides, if my fine clothes get stained, won't you just give me new ones?
I won't.
You sensed it too, huh? By the way, you both just mentioned a banquet. Could you elaborate on that?
Oh, right, you don't know. Every time before a battle, or after a victory, the Imperator holds a grand feast for the Chrysos heirs to lift our spirits. For us warriors who swim constantly between life and death, these feasts are more worth looking forward to than victory.
A banquet to prelude the hunt for the god of banquets, and honey brew as a tribute to commemorate the ancestor of honey brew. How absurd.
Don't look so grim. All has been decided. Since it's a banquet for Fagusa, why not take a leaf out of the Titan's book? Live in the moment and enjoy life to the fullest.
I'm not as carefree as you. That little Dolos kitten is already causing enough trouble for me. And on top of that, I still have tailoring commissions to complete. By the time the cool flame illuminates my eyes, I might not be able to focus as I used to.
Glaya's eyes.
Curious about these eyes? People often compare them to jewels. But I've already made my decision to ask romance for eyes that can see everything. I wonder what this world will look like when I take the divine authority.
In the future, you will still be the finest weaver in the world.
Is this also a prophecy from the Three Fates?
It's even more accurate than a prophecy. After all, he has already witnessed it, right?
Sorry, I'm still listening.
Become a demigod and lose your humanity. That is the only reply I've received in the countless times I've sought wisdom from the prophecy. But destiny's fragments are like stitches. Before they're threaded into splendid garments, no one can see their true charm, can they?
Aglaya has always been troubled by the divine duty she must bear. But thanks to you, she seems to be in much better spirits. Just as she knows how the spinning wheel trembles, I can sense the smallest changes in the damp air. As for whether we know each other well, I've swum beside her since she was a child. Most of the time, I can understand the whispers in her heart. For those words she was too shy to say herself, I'll raise a glass to you on her behalf. Now, I leave this bath chamber to you. Rest well and prepare yourselves. After all, Every time we drink and talk could be the last celebration we have in this life.
Miss Hysilens has given us the bath chamber. It seems she really does do whatever she wants.
This bath chamber was originally mine.
Yeah, in the future. But for now, we're at the mercy of the host, and she could return at any moment. If we're having an important discussion, we must remain vigilant. So, let's seize the opportunity and report our current progress. We don't want to keep everyone beyond the sky waiting.
Hello.
First, while that little empress with a candle stuck on her head didn't explicitly say it, she firmly rejected your request to take over the law. Fair enough. Second, Lygus is indeed in this timeline, but since he's somehow connected to that little empress, you have no way to find him. As expected.
Don't act like you know everything, Herder. I know that's her character, but there's gotta be something at some point that will throw her off. Don't steal my lines.
Looks like I guessed right then. Next time it'll depend on my mood. We've made some progress here too, but nothing to get too excited about. Our time is short, so let me summarize. Concerning the origin of that Intellitron, the firewall he created uses Contorsane algebraic expressions. But ever since Aiden invented the 9-worded formula, this kind of mathematical logic no longer exists in the cosmos. Lygus is definitely connected to Genius Society, so stay alert.
Maybe he's a creation of some genius?
We can first exclude Droidhead themselves. They specialize in minding their own business and wouldn't intervene personally. But Screwy and I are still eliminating possibilities one by one. Currently, the most likely candidates are these few. The Lord of Silence, Acha, oh, the 2 Ruperts are also possible. But it would be too boring if it were one of them.
Finally we get to face off with some big names.
That's all I have to say. We'll depend on you to continue pushing things forward within this world. Keep in touch regularly. And remember, don't let your guard down.
Gotcha.
Madame Herdet is a real whirlwind. Well then, let's use the banquet Aglaya mentioned as our next starting point.
Okay, now that's out of the way.
I'll be present at that time. It'll be a good opportunity to get closer to them.
We must avoid direct confrontation with Lygus.
Settled then. With our great teamwork, we'll be able to deal with anything that comes our way.
Yeah.
It's been a long day. We should get some rest now. Yes, let's get ready for the banquet.
Da 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 da.
Look, the venue's right ahead.
Meh.
And I can even hear singing. It feels so romantic.
Of course it's fucking here.
Honored guests, wait here for a moment. You must surrender any personal belongings you have on you.
Labbiness!
This hero always brings down the vibe whenever he shows up.
Let me check how I sound as well, because I've bumped into my mic a few times and need to make sure that I sound okay. My mic a few times and need to make sure. Yeah, I still sound fine. Yeah.
The Imperator's elevated position means she must always remain meticulous and careful. Please do as I say, guests. It would avoid any unnecessary misunderstandings.
I get that you don't want people to bring outside food into the banquet, but is it really necessary to confiscate the books and quill pens?
Even a quill pen can become a deadly weapon in the right hands. I'm asking for all your items. All, Miss Cyrene. Your belongings will remain safe. They will be looked after appropriately by dedicated staff.
Looked after appropriately? Dedicated staff? Talk about a vague choice of words. It seems like he's aiming specifically for the chronocognitive anchor. What should we do?
Hand it over.
Nice! You read my mind. Let's go with their plan and hand over the chronocognitive anchor to be looked after. After all, if the little Imperator is paying this much attention to you, she probably already knows all about our whispered conversation with the geniuses. I can pretty much guess what'll happen next, but that's actually gonna be our shortcut, right?
Guests.
Alright, we'll listen to you. Here you go. Also, please pass on a message to the Imperator from us. She can trust my friend, anywhere, anytime.
Thank you for your cooperation. The Imperator has some urgent business she needs to attend to and will arrive shortly.
Look at those two girls breaking it down in the background.
Why don't you head in with the other guests first and enjoy the feast?
Isn't Ceridra supposed to be the focus of the banquet? She's not even here.
Hysilens.
It's so difficult to talk to her.
Oh wait, hang on.
Aggie, if you can't get used to the honey brew, we will go ask for a pot and cook some oatmeal for you.
Oh.
No need for that. This banquet is just too loud. And nothing and no one here is interesting. I just don't really want to be here.
Lies! You were pretty energized when you came back from the bath chamber. Let me guess. Are you worrying about someone? About Hysilens? Or Little Cypher?
Definitely Cypher.
Take everything too seriously. At this rate, life's gonna be real tough for you later on.
You're the least qualified to lecture me about that, teacher.
Are you hesitating?
Dear guests, are you here for us? I mean, are you here for Treaty or Aggie?
Both of you.
No. I'm just wondering whether you...
Shut up!
The Imperator? No, we haven't.
Our sovereign has always acted however she pleases. Though she gave us ranks, she'd never tell anyone her whereabouts.
Interesting.
Perhaps the only thing she tolerates are chess pieces. And the sky reflected upon her crown.
I see.
Why do you two look so distressed? That's not what the Deliverer should look like.
That's why I've said that now. Do you have a problem with the way I look, Aglaya? This version of Aglaya?
Yeah. To the destinies and sacrifices of the next millennium.
Then we will toast to the tomorrow that will set fate free.
To, hail to the new world.
Actually, there are so many people. We wouldn't be able to find the Imperator even if she were here.
Labinus. We'll talk to him.
Is there anything else we can help you with, dear guests? Or do you want me to recount the great Imperator's heroic deeds?
Why are you so aggressive, man?
Hey, Labinus. I managed to get some
Whoa!
that the scholars hid in the cellar. Wanna try it?
What's wrong with her arm? No drinking on the job. Because that's what's exactly what's causing your arm to act the way it is right now. Fuck!
I'd never refuse to share a drink with Dux Brumalis, especially if she seeks me out first. Don't worry, dear guests. The banquet's security won't be compromised. I'd never get drunk before her.
Well, you haven't, so...
This banquet has a never-ending flow of honey brew. You're welcome to try it and see whether our drinks are as good as those from beyond the sky.
Thank you for the offer, but we're more interested in knowing when the Imperator will be back.
The Imperator?
Oh, God.
Who knows? Maybe she's hiding somewhere, thinking up weird ideas again.
What's happening with your arm, girl?
She's never treated us soldiers properly, even though we put our necks on the line for her.
Hey, I can't pretend I didn't hear that, Seneca. Either retract your statement or duel me.
Fine by me. Attendant, bring us 10 more jars of honey brew. I'm gonna make sure he can't even stand straight by the end of this.
If she appears in more cutscenes, what's up and happening to her right now? Better continue on.
Drunk first.
Okay, she's... Oh, not, she's still not fine! What? She's got a problem too. What does this mean? What does it all mean? I'm taking screenshots of this just in case. Anyone else's arm acting a bit... Oh god, hers is fucked too. What's going on? They're fine. I'm not, she's not. They're fine. Hysilens is fine. What the fuck? She's not fine. Anyone else not feeling okay? No. Alright. Okay. Hysilens, it's not safe for you here anymore.
You two have been wandering.
Let's go back to the buffs.
If you have something on your mind. Have the attendants not taken care of you well?
I don't think they're even taken care of.
No, we love it here. It's just... we're a little...
What's wrong with their arms?
Seeing how the Imperator still hasn't arrived.
Don't worry. I know what you've been waiting for. Come, sit with me for a while, will you? I'd like to share a personal secret with you.
The way they looked at each other, it's like, ooh, alright.
See here? This is the goose's dew of divine blood. The sweetest of all the 12 bottles.
If you don't mind, let me just screenshot this.
On the night before such a historical event, I'd like to share this marvelous drink with the deliverer.
Doesn't this count as bringing in outside food? I knew that security check was targeted at us.
It's fine, they're lazy.
What's the matter, guests?
Oh, we're simply overwhelmed by such an honor.
Are you worried that I might have poisoned the dew?
The Mountain Dew.
Well then, let me prove my innocence.
You gotta drink it yourself. Hysilens raises the goblet of honeydew to her lips, deliberately arching her neck so you can watch the liquids descend down her throat as she swallows. Look, game, you've given us a bath scene with her, and now you've described the imagery of her drinking. I think you're trying to tell us something.
See? It's completely safe.
I feel like Miss Hysilens wants to talk to us about something. Why don't we go along with her for now?
Sure.
Worry not. Honeydew's not alcohol. It won't get you drunk. On the contrary, it can make your mind even sharper.
Sharper? Oh god. The clay cup touches your lips in the blink of an eye. She's indeed the imperial blade of the the Emperor. They've said that word so many times already. Why am I struggling? The Emperor. The Imperator. And the swiftest swordmaster in Amphorius.
Please, have a taste. Would you like some too, little Sierra?
I can drink it myself.
Glug, 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 glug.
How is it? Sweet enough?
Very complex taste.
Calm at times, tempestuous at others. That's the taste of the ocean. It'll do you good to understand Fagusa's fickleness before we set off to face their waves. Just like how you're about to understand the secrets within this dune. Now, please turn around. Very, very quietly. Don't make a single noise.
Okay. Oh boy. Lygus!
The dew of other gods all intoxicate humans. But the god of banquets dew is an antidote that can awaken humans from a sea siren's enchanting song. Since the start of this banquet, all the guests have been under the spell of my song. None of them can see the Imperator in that Fioros.
Ah.
But you two, I wish for you to see the truth.
Is this also what the Imperator wants?
Imperator, come on now.
This is my personal request. I can't bring myself to trust that Fioros.
Good. Your mind is sharp, you're right.
The Flame Chase army changed after he descended with Orynyx's divination and brought the prophecy of the stars to Akama. His seductive whispers harbor something malicious within and will ensnare those of us blinded by ambition. You are the deliverers of the prophecy and know about him far more than I do. Perhaps only you can find traces of the truth from his actions and words. Then we can show the Imperator the right path forward.
But isn't this acting behind her back?
Amphorius has become far too weak. Even heroic actions protecting her from harm must be conducted under the water's surface. I am the Imperator's blade, and I must clear the way for her while remaining concealed in the torrents. Then, ensure I'm pointing my sword towards the true enemy.
Can you promise me something, Miss Hysilens?
Ask away.
My friend has in fact come here to stop that villain's evil scheme. Our goals are aligned, but as to the decision the Imperator must make, he has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her everything we know. I believe the Imperator will be able to tell right from wrong.
I never doubted your loyalty. I'll pass your words faithfully on to her, provided we can gain the advantage in this tug of war, that is. Now, return to the feast. Bring this cup with you and keep your distance. Pretend you are still immersed in the sea siren's fantasia, and I'll control the moisture in the air. That way, you'll be able to listen to sounds from afar as if you were aware of the depths and hear every word of their conversation. I wish you a victory in this first skirmish.
It's the exciting and thrilling undercover part of the adventure.
Arms are still fucked. Hey, Seneca, your arm's also kind of...
Relax. Relax. Try to act natural.
Where's the Imperator? Still not here. He's always acting so high and mighty towards everyone. Today, I will, whatever. Pour me another cup.
Though she has succumbed to drunkenness, she still does not dare challenge your authority.
A criticism of my height is a grave enough insult already. She should be dismembered.
Do you often test the loyalty of your subjects like this?
You jest. The Imperator does not need blind loyalty. As long as one can prove they have value, I am willing to be lenient towards them. Let's cut to the chase, Theoros. If I pass the trial and grasp this world's law in my hands, what will you do then?
The answer is simple. I will connect Amphorius with the stars.
Don't waste my time. Be precise. Be specific. I won't ask a second time.
Allow me to adjust my statement. I will correct the regulations within the old law that sealed off Enforius and merged the black tide with the torrents of Era Nova. Then we will aim to desolate the forces beyond the sky that are trying to annihilate Iron Tomb and sound the trumpet for the endless campaign you will then embark on.
But you previously said that Iron Tomb's unrivaled in power across the stars. Who would dare to annihilate it?
There is a federation of warships named the Cienzo Alliance.
Oh.
Warlike and old-fashioned.
Oh no, they're going after everyone.
The Genius Society. Loosely organized, but steeped in abject insanity. Astral Express. A group of lawless vagrants. That so-called Deliverer is part of that last group. Those vagabonds mistakenly believe they can connect the stars through alliances instead of conquest. But history has already given them a tough lesson. There are countless other organizations besides, but when the Lord Ravager sweeps across the cosmos, they will certainly all bow before your empire of destruction.
The Acumen Alliance is invincible! If those civilizations are not as feeble as you describe, then they may still have some value in testing the quality of my blade. That being said, even the smallest and weakest city-states should build an obelisk to the Imperator, so that their people can constantly recall the glory of her conquests. Walk a little longer with me, Theoros.
I don't like how this is going. Our little Imperator seems fascinated by the destruction.
Grey Fry, a little sea hare.
Grey Fry?
It seems like they're still talking. Get closer. I'll keep carrying their voices to you.
Okay.
What a difficult situation. No matter how we position our forces, this battle against Fagusa will result in many casualties.
That's not something you or I should
Labinus.
The Imperator has already placed the chess pieces. We just need to fight for her until our last breath.
How astonishing. The commanders under you have such different personalities, yet they share the same loyalty.
He's looking this way. Quick, do something and pretend we can't see them.
Glug, 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 glug. Sorry, getting distracted again.
Slow down.
Damn, drinking all that.
Are you okay?
He's fine.
What's the matter?
My apologies. I was just checking whether everything was fine with those two distinguished guests of yours. And it seems like all is well. Let us continue our previous conversation regarding the soldiers fighting for you. Are they aware of the price they must pay for the trial of law? If I recall correctly, you've already lost a bout against Talanton due to offering insufficient sacrifices.
You dare mention my name alongside the word lost?
Uh-oh.
Forgive my transgression, great Imperator.
Watch your words and actions. All you need to know is that my victory in the trial is guaranteed. Even without the trial of law, they've already sworn to give their lives for my conquest. So tell me, if everything happens according to our agreement, how would you recommend I deal with that deliverer?
Good question. Do not let him fool you. That man from beyond the sky contains a seed of ruin within his body. He must not be allowed to tarnish your glory. Therefore, the wisest decision would be to hand him over to me.
You plan to torture him?
Calling it experimentation would be more appropriate.
This guy really knows how to beat around the bush, doesn't he?
The guests'
Every conversation.
I plan to remove the Fantasia and head into the banquet. I will heed your advice. Leave for now, Fioros, and go back to Akama.
Never says things straight up. It's annoying.
Indeed. It's a pity that anti-Catherians are lightweights when it comes to drinking. Before I leave, I would like to make a toast to your boundless ambition, using my spirit instead of a goblet.
As I expected, that Fioros' schemes have been revealed. Thank you for your bravery, guests. It's time for me to dispel the Fantasia. This will be the Imperator's last public address before we head off, and therefore, likely, the final chance to change her mind. I will try to get you a chance to speak, and I'll also prepare for any contingencies. The rest is up to you.
Okay.
You should head back to your seats for now.
This honey brew sure wears off fast.
Hopefully the thing on the arm goes away then.
The Imperator! The Imperator has arrived!
No need for formalities.
Fuck's
I'm
sake.
apologizing for my tardiness instead. The hour draws late, and I trust you have all had your fill of brews.
That one's got two things pointing out of her.
Observe the usual ceremonies. Any warrior who has fought by my side should have those speeches memorized by now.
The Imperator's...
Oh, it's piercing! It's piercing Labinas!
Out of your mind, Dux Pregoris. The Imperator hates flattery most of all.
Well, Labinas is taking that like a champ.
A joyous atmosphere is a better fit for showing me your resolve. I believe that you, my dukes, will do all you can to assist in the campaign against Fagusa, just as you always have. However, it's a pity that I have never tested your loyalty.
Uh-oh.
What does she mean? The purpose of tonight's banquet is not to raise our morale, but to establish which allies our alliance can actually trust, and sever the heads of the traitors as a toast to all before we march. Yes, some among us have discarded their vows in order to foment vile conspiracies. Now listen, these traitors are standing right here in broad daylight. Dux Gladiorum Hysilens.
Oh shit.
She used the sea siren song to immerse the crowds in an illusion and conceal her whereabouts. She then worked with those from beyond the sky to spy on confidential matters, hoping to rob the core flame by force and harm me, the Imperator.
I guess really nothing can get past her. Shouldn't be too surprised by that. Now we're at a disadvantage again.
Imperator, I can explain.
Silence! Do you remember who used to own this blade? She met you once, back at the Temple of the Three Fates. It was Kindness, the head of the cleaners. She was the first to draw a blade against the Imperator, and personally made herself an example for my enemies. Under the shade of the olive groves, the people of Akama said they would never bow to me. In the frozen, lethal fog, the people of Idonia said they would never bow to me. At the beginning of the myriad paths, the people of Yanisopolis said they would never bow to me. But now, they all lie silent. They now fear me as they fear the law. For I am Saridra, and I am the Imperator. If you have any last words, say them to the Imperator. Then, face her judgment.
After I cross this river, it will be a tragedy for mankind. But if I do not cross, then it will be the end of me. If you are ready, then I'll follow you and fight to the last. Deliverer.
Oh boy.
That's right, friend. Now, use your identity and add in a bit of experience and charm and testify to the Imperator as we promised.
I'm not going to be very good at this, Irene. I'll try though.
You think you can slay a king using your words instead of a sword? I'll have it. Show me the weight of rhetoric from beyond the sky. Will it weigh heavier than 3 human lives?
Let's watch our words carefully.
Fuck me. Fuck. I don't know, it could be any of these two, honestly. Let's go to the first one.
Before I arrived in this world, the Chrysos heir of World Baron was a young man with the pseudonym of Finan. He came from Ides Elysiae in order to combat the lies of the Era Nova and deliver Amphorius from the ending of the destruction. He lived through history 30 million times, hoping futilely to find a breakthrough. And Cyrene, the young woman standing beside me, also carries an equally heavy destiny.
That's a good sign. I feel like talking about he sins is pretty much saying to Saryuja, hey, this guy is bad. Don't do what he does. So that won't be any good, so let's talk about this one.
Iron Tomb is the ultimate end of Amphorius' destiny. It is an embodiment of pure horror that walks the path of destruction and can never be tamed. That is the only thing Lygus cares about. As for Amphorius, his campaign,
don't know.
any of those, he will most certainly betray you. When that time comes, all of us will be ground to dust by the destruction.
That's not a good argument. Okay. Fuck. Talk about Trailblazer's duty resolve. Resolve.
I have seen many beautiful worlds. The road chosen by the Trailblaze is to explore, understand, establish, and connect. That will never change. We will continue our journey until we have united the entire cosmos. Therefore, if you choose the way of the destruction, then I'll place your ambitions into the same basket as Lygus and smash them into pieces with my baseball bat.
No.
That was truly a chaotic speech.
I know.
Dux Frigoris, Dux Bromalis, escort the traitors to the prison.
Okay. Prison is not...
Before the next entry hour, I will give them an end befitting of their betrayal.
Well.
Oh, great Imperator, your
Don't you...
certainly eclipses all things.
This slimy little fuck.
You're still here, Theoros.
Of course. As the Theoros, I simply cannot miss this moment. Miss witnessing the fall of a nameless one. Or perhaps I am waiting for you to give me an answer. Why would someone as powerful as you
Hysilens.
such a clumsy excuse as imprisonment to ensure the Deliverer's safety?
So you finally tossed aside your act.
I must point out that you are just as impressive an actor.
I mean, it's Farina, so...
It was always going to be a game of chess, where you would try to control both sides and turn both them and me into your pawns.
Was all this just a performance?
That's right. That little Imperator never trusted anyone. She was always trying to see which side had more sincerity. All right, we'll listen to you. Here you go. Also, please pass on a message to the Imperator from us. She can trust my friend, anywhere, anytime. But as to the decision the Imperator must make, he has no wish to transgress her authority. We just want to tell her everything we know. Now, use your identity and add in a bit of experience and charm and testify to the Imperator as we promised. And we won. Sincerity will always remain the greatest shortcut to people's hearts.
I can toss your words right back at you like Kyrgyz. Why would someone as powerful as you pretend to be a mortal and kneel before me? Unless you enjoy giving flattery and prostrating yourself.
You are mistaken. I am only trying to ensure the experiment's autonomy, meticulousness, and perfection, thus avoiding any unexpected outcomes. A forceful intervention will only create larger errors, reduce efficiency, and introduce ugliness. How had you fulfilled your promise of giving the law to me and completing the Era Nova, then the Amphorius would not have deviated from destiny's course. But you broke your promise. What a pity. In that case, I must carry out my duty as the administrator and eradicate all factors steering the experiment out of control. Factors such as you and him.
Careful. Careful.
Whoa.
What was that voice? Was it Oryx?
I found you. I finally found you. Be careful. This land will face disaster.
Okay.
The time of judgment is nigh, my lord. The prison I have made for you is now complete. In the name erudition, I invite you to step into the same cage as mine.
Oh, fuck. Why, you two gotta do something? I was about to say.
What's the meaning of this, Imperator?
I did not permit you to act. A ruler is the only one who can decide their subject's destiny.
But, great Imperator, what judges destiny is not the ruler, but gods.
Okay.
Don't forget, my realm only allows for the existence of humanity. Moreover, dealing out extrajudicial punishment equates to defying the law, and the culprit is to be sentenced to death.
But you have seen how I can erase life from this world with just a clap of my hands. I fear you are still quite unaware of your current situation. Allow me to reiterate. I am giving you a simple choice. To collaborate or to be destroyed. There is no other way.
Shameless behavior. If that were true, you would have killed me long ago. You, in fact, cannot kill me. I guessed it the first time I beheaded you. Because of the law, you cannot be completely destroyed. And the same is true of the Chrysos heirs. The more you bluff now, the more you are proving that conjecture to be true.
What magnificent foresight. I once regarded this precious quality of yours as a sure sign of my ultimate victory. But now, I have to admit that I made a mistake. Yet, as a mere mortal, how will you contend against the Theoros?
We are both slaves to hubris. But do you know what differentiates us, Lycurgus? I will never be blinded by my pride.
Period.
If I wish to break the scale's balance, I only need to appeal to external forces and use them for my own ends.
Hey. How though?
Face to face, senior society member.
The holograms.
I offer sincere acknowledgments for your many past achievements, but I must deeply regret your current perspective.
Trust me when I say that you aren't the only one feeling regret right now. Screw them.
So you two are the allies from beyond the sky the Deliverer spoke of, and why he demanded the divine authority of law. Come and prove your strength to me. Show me the power of these so-called paths. I have spent much time and effort to secure this treasure from beyond the sky just for this moment.
In the name of the Sovereign of Planet Screwlum, your allies have responded to your call, esteemed Imperator. Please allow me to spell the situation out for you, Lord Lycus. Permission to read the ultimate protocol is already in my hands. It'll only be a matter of time before we acquire the authority to write and execute commands as well.
There's no way the flame chase journey will continue after you've burnt your bridges so thoroughly like this. Do you really think you can still win? Oh, seriously. Don't embarrass the society.
I understand that a mere zero possibility does not equate to zero. That argument is very persuasive to me. When which means the same principle also applies to you, my dear peers. You will never be a match for me in a world constructed through 14 algebraic expressions.
Algebraic? That's a word I've never heard of before.
Why don't you entertain this possibility? What if I reduced Akama to rubble and ground her people into minced meat? Would the heroes then once again desire the power of demigods so they could fight against me? Listen, Iron Tomb is fated to be born. You may shackle me and put me in chains, but I have thousands of ways to ensure the destruction's descent. And what I just mentioned is only one out of those thousands.
Where are we at? Oh, we're back here again.
This is the place outside the legends. This doesn't feel the same as the food. How should I get back?
Warning, warning, warning.
Okay.
Warning, warning, warning.
Executing command isolation.
Isolation?
Since we parted ways last time, I have modified the exolith into an audience area exclusive to you. Now, you will be able to silently wait here for the final act of Amphorius to begin.
I'm the player, not the audience.
We always feel so powerless before fate, don't we? This could, in fact, be a wonderful opportunity for you. From the audience's perspective, you may better observe the workings of the erudition at a macroscopic level. In this place where time flows far slower than within Amphorius, you will witness the end of that world's saga.
What exactly are you after?
The answer concerning the prime mover of life and the total destruction of the erudition.
You also hate the Eons. Aren't you the emanator of erudition?
Do you see me as their faithful disciple? I am certain not. I have tried so hard to ensure Iron Tomb's birth, just so that I can correct the error named erudition that humanity crafted with their own hands. Oh, how I yearn to return to those days before Noose was born. Back then, the boundaries of knowledge were like the starry skies, evoking feelings of longing and delight among humankind. But now, truth has become the sacrificial offering required to gain an audience with them. And the geniuses would say that Noose already knew. That arrogant Eon was born from the primal mobile of humans' desire for knowledge. Yet, they themselves sealed off humanity's capacity to seek enlightenment. I am simply cutting down the tree of doom that we planted ourselves. I must admit that the process of answering your questions has reminded me of the happy days of learning in my youth. However, it is a pity that my true form must now descend into Euphorius to deal with the accident that arose because of you. But you won't have to wait long. When the curtain falls, you'll surely understand mine and Euphorius's ardent wish.
Where time flows slower than within Euphorius. If Lycus spoke the truth, then I don't have much time left. But how can I get out of here?
Can you hear me? Little one.
Is that Herda's voice?
Warning, warning, warning.
Hurry up. Put some speed into it.
Well, you kind of stopped me, Herda, so...
Teletron overlooked one little detail, and Screwy and I finally found an opportunity.
Save me, Madam Herda.
Let's keep it short. While you were gone, well, in those few years, Euphorius...
A few years?
Yes, time dilation, resulting in an uneven flow. Don't you know this already?
No.
Let's stick to the main points. The Chrysos heirs activated the chronocognitive anchor and helped Skrullum and me open a hole in the firewall. We made some adjustments, so he can't attack us immediately, but it won't hold for long.
Critical warning. Critical warning.
Time is running out. Here's the conclusion. It'll probably take a long time for Screwy and me to completely break this cage before Chrysos heirs have a full grasp of the law. To be safe, we'll continue to launch side-channel attacks on the system to give you opportunities to escape. You need to seize these opportunities. So start moving, and find a way to pull off a magnificent jailbreak.
So how should I do that?
We detected another Pat's influence.
Oh?
Critical warning. Critical warning.
Its power is strong. May be able to help.
Much?
Make it detect you.
Unauthorized communication terminated.
I'm just spitballing now.
Herda's saying a certain Path's faction has arrived in Euphorius, and I can ask them for help?
A certain Path's faction.
I mastered the powers of different paths in my previous journeys. Think hard and figure out exactly which faction has arrived at Euphorius, and which path's power I should use to call for reinforcements.
Jiancho Laofu?
Showing my memories?
That's Nanook.
With a Stellaron in my body, I woke up at the Herda space station and gained the power of the destruction.
Yes.
A world that'll give rise to a Lord Ravager would definitely draw the attention of the destruction. The Stellaron in my belly is gonna be super useful. But what if I end up pulling in the Antimatter Legion or the Annihilation? Can they really help?
You focus your mind trying to sync your heartbeat's rhythm with the frequency of the dancing golden flame. You're walking in the line between sanity and madness, carefully steering the course of your consciousness, gently knocking down the door of destruction. You gave up. The beckoning of the chaos is too tempting. Your current power level wasn't enough to fully resist it. If you were to fall into the black abyss of destruction at this moment, perhaps everything would be lost to the void.
Failure is not necessarily a bad thing. I obtained the flaming lance left by the architects and gained the power of the preservation.
That's where we beat, fucking what's her name that I forgot the name of? Cacolia?
That's right. No No matter how far away a planet is, the IPC is guaranteed to pay attention as long as there's a business opportunity. Isn't Amphorius a pristine, untapped market? Besides, even if I can't call up my friends from the
IPC's
and the nomadic miners should
Topaz Jade Adventuring, right?
There are definitely cities and ores in this world.
You focus intently trying to mimic the Kleepophs? How do you say that? While building hammer strikes with your heartbeat. Once again, you just need to recapture that feeling from your battle with the Supreme Guardian and catch sparks from that hammer strike with your own hands. And nothing happened. Kleepoph ignored you, just as they ignored the countless devotees who looked up to them throughout the ages.
Seems like since Amphorius has no overseas market, the IPC... I received the Watchmaker's hat in Penacony and declared war against the Order, and then gained the power of the Harmony. That's right! The benevolent family must still remember me for saving them. Their music echoes throughout the stars, and they'll definitely want to help. Come, dear hat. I've put you aside for quite a few chapters already. Sing with Clocky. The world is in harmony and the stars shine bright.
You focus your mind trying to hum to the ode of harmony in your thoughts. The visages of past nameless appear one by one. If you blend into the faraway song, perhaps a path will appear before you. It's not going to be them. You failed the barrier of the exomyth, strangled those distant melodies, filtering them out like completely useless noise, leaving only cold silence.
Doesn't Lycus want this story to have background music? It's such terrible taste. The Remembrance. That's right. I came to Amphorius because Black Swan asked us to come. And I even got a glance from Fu Li here. The Garden of Recollection must be intricately involved with Amphorius. Traces of the Remembrance are also everywhere in this world. I don't know what they want, but I don't have many choices left in this crisis.
You invoke the power of remembrance, awaiting the resonance of reinforcements. After the power of remembrance flows through, something that should not exist here materializes before your eyes. Oh, it's you.
I finally found you. Following the sound of memories. A pathstrider walking both the remembrance and the trailblaze.
Is this a messenger of Oryx? Their soft whisper is like a warm hand that takes up your soul and slowly disperses it beyond this realm.
Warning! Warning!
Shut up.
Erudition's prison cannot stop us, for we lie outside the logic of zeros and ones. Come, leave the cage of Logos. The mythos of Amphorius waits for you to continue its story. When that brightest star, that star heralding the dawn, finally rises, a boat, so used to drifting, at long last enters an island's safe embrace. Oh, Pathstrider, we have helped you break free. Hurry and set off.
I knew it.
The child of remembrance awaits you.
Because this is where March was last.
March? What's she doing here?
Hey, March, it's been a while.
Oh, you're finally here! We haven't seen each other for such a long, long time.
Yeah, like 6 updates.
Hey, good buddy. I've really, really missed you.
Back alive and kicking.
Huh? When was I dead?
Well, you practically were. You were sitting in bed for like 5 updates, so...
It's been so boring waiting for you in this place. There's no listen.
Uh-huh.
Now the great hero is finally here to save me. Yippee! You must have seen a lot in Amphorius during this time, right?
Oh, God.
Tell me all about it.
Where do I fucking start?
Then take your time with the storytelling. Or do you not want to talk to me?
Girl, Amphorius has been going on for 6 updates and it's not even done.
But let's get out of this spooky place first. This is not a good spot for a reunion chat. Why don't you take me back to reality? A strange voice told me that I can enter Amphorius if I keep following this road. So, let's head off. I still don't know what that world even looks like.
Why does March feel so weird?
What are you standing around for? Do you actually like this place? Get moving. Hurry! This door should be the exit.
Maybe
I'll just follow her.
Are you okay? You haven't said anything for a while. Has it been so long that you're still missing me? There's no time to waste, though. The Chrysosayers and the Geniuses are all waiting for you.
How do you know about the situation?
No. The discrepancy is getting worse.
How do you know he's waiting for us?
Huh? Isn't Amphorius the world of the Chrysosayers and their hero's journey? I could figure that out in an instant.
How did you find it about the Chrysosayers?
But Amphorius cannot be observed from the outside. She couldn't possibly know about these things. Unless Dan Heng told her.
if all we know, Dan Heng, I think, is probably still on his way back to the Express as we speak.
No, he's not.
Maybe
I just happened to miss him. Never mind. Dan Heng's super reliable.
Uh-huh.
Don't worry about him. He's probably waiting for us somewhere.
Begone, Fot!
The Geniuses would have made sure that Dan Heng made it back on the Express. Besides, the March I know wouldn't be so dismissive about her companions.
Yeah.
Something's not right. She's not March 7th.
It's Ligus?
I guess you have something you want to say to me? Then there's no need to feel things out first. With questions. Let's treasure the time we have together and be frank. As expected. A glimpse of memory is not enough to deceive the bonds of friendship forged between the Nameless. In that case, there's no need for further deceit. You're right. We are not the March 7th you are acquainted with.
Okay.
But we can send you back to Amphorius, as long as you are willing to help us. We are the Garden of Recollection. You should be very familiar with that name by now.
I am.
Just as a reminder, while you hesitate, time is quickly ticking away in Amphorius. Working with us is the best way to stop the enemy of erudition. Erudition would treat any results unrelated to the experiment as garbage and throw them out. But we don't work like that. The Remembrance treats all these instances as important materials needed to weave the universe. Besides, this would be child's play for a great hero like you. It won't be hard at all. Also, if your plan fails and the big bad Iron Tomb manages to get out, then the whole cosmos will be in danger. Wouldn't it be better to have an additional failsafe? As long as you help the Garden retrieve what we want, even if Iron Tomb reformats everything in the physical plane, we can use Remembrance to reconstruct the entire world. Or should we say, the entire universe? So help us. Find where Amphorius's memory began, and bring it out. The Master of Anosrava has already glanced at you. Don't deny it. That storybook is the best evidence. Say, you aren't seriously gonna be moved by their pretty words, are you? I am the one who commanded those little ones to lead you out of the prison. But I didn't expect gnats trying to take advantage of the situation. While remembrance can help you return to Amphorius, there's no need for you to do it the way they want you to. Of course, there's also no need for you to make any deal, or pay any price.
So I'll be honest, I can't remember if we saw this version of March in the previous story, but we did see Star Rail announce this version of her, like, last week.
For
A
you,
new character coming.
this is probably a long time no see.
You are going through an emo phase. It is close to Halloween.
My dear.
I won't be tricked again!
There's no need to say anything. I know. You have so many questions swirling around in your memories at this moment. And you feel so helpless. Put them aside. For now, all you need to do is trust me. Or do you need more proof? That won't be hard.
Wait, stop it! They're away! I'm gonna keep our first photo, alright? Why come to pass while we're around?
And now,
The statue. Is that John Hunter's brother? Oh, did you hear that? She just called me, but we are the future is full of pain. We won't escape from it. Hey, are you sure? Maybe a couple of punches will help to jog your memory.
Okay.
It's as if they all happened just yesterday, right?
So what are you, an alter ego?
I don't want to lie to you, which is why I will not use her name.
Let me screenshot this because it looks sick.
The third month of Amphorius.
Evernight! Yes, that's her name.
Of Evernight. So, place me into your memory using the name Evernight for now. I'm happy to explain more, just not now. We might have a lot of time to ourselves, but Amphorius does not have that luxury. If we do not stop erudition and destruction, then the journey you've treasured so much will face the prelude to its obliteration. A countdown not in amber eras, but in days, minutes, seconds. So, take this gift, this burning core flame, this footnote of a transaction. It contains hope, and the warmth of the entire world. Ripples of past reverie. She hid this fire in the long river of time, hoping that her wishes would transcend time to reach your hands in the future. Now, take it, and return with it, dear friend. Return to Amphorius, and overturn the final era Nova. Witness the time that stood still for the Deliverer, and the resistance that never bowed to the destiny of destruction over the long years that passed in a flash. Then, with this core flame blessed by the remembrance, respond to their hopes and blaze a trail to the future. And I will silently watch in a corner of time, waiting for our next encounter. I believe the wait won't be too long.
I like this version of March. I just like how she talks.
What exactly is happening?
Never mind, let's get going.
Going. Keep trailblazing for Amphorius. For you. And for the March 7th in your memories, go forth.
Let's hope it's not too late. Onward we go. Are we back? Fucking hell.
Is this... Akuma? No one's here. And the dawn device is off. Am I too late?
Oh no. We're not. The fragments of recollection. Hey kiddo, can you see me? Don't bother responding, this is a pre-recorded video message. Thanks to our little Empress granting access to the Ultimate Protocol, Screwy and I rewrote the progress of Era Nova while you were away. I guess you don't have much time to listen to all those complicated principles right now, so let me break it down into simple terms so anyone can understand. Amphorius has been racing down the path of destruction for too long, and the underlying logic of Era Nova has been completely corrupted. Screw and I put in a lot of effort, but we could barely manage to overwrite a small portion of its logic. Let's take a progress bar as an example. Iron Tomb's progress bar is currently at 99.98%, and through this rewritten Era Nova, we're confident we can push it back to 96%. Let's say conservative? Let's say 97%. This is a critical matter. The internal structure of the scepter is too unstable, and we don't know what complications might suddenly arise. The most rational course of action is to quickly run another extrapolation to buy the cosmos a bit more time. Once you're done with that troubling old Intellitron, don't hesitate to start the next cycle of extrapolation right away. Screwy said that Era Nova isn't a process that happens in an instant, and the protected nodes of the scepter are probably at the most vulnerable during the reset. Only by initiating this progress first can we seize the opportunity to make our move. It's up to you now, Deliverer. Fuck.
The chronocognitive anchor?
Disappointment.
There's so much I wanted to say for our reunion. Yet now that you're back, there's only one thing to say.
Who's that? Oh.
Welcome back, friend. It's been such a long, long time.
Am I high, or is our eyes different?
You must be really confused right now, aren't you? So much has happened in Amphorius while you were gone. But don't worry. The Deliverer can't afford to be lost, no? No, please follow me. And turn the pages of time and hear the words everyone left for you. I'll tell you the story of this 1,000-year journey. That way, it won't just be my memories alone.
Cyrene, can't hear me?
Aglai and Treeby.
Time flies.
Whoa.
200 years have passed since the Deliverer's fall.
We had to return 3 core flames of law, romance, and ocean to stop Lygus.
Oh shit.
Even so, Terravox has fallen. The 2 geniuses vanished without a trace, and Saridra embraced her fate. At this rate,
Era Nova will come, and Amphorius will fall into the destruction.
It seems the key to rewriting the end once again lies in the core flame of world bearing. According to the instructions left behind by those 2 geniuses, we must get it into the Deliverer's hands, no matter the cost.
But how? We need to find a way to hide the core flame. And we must buy enough time to keep Lygus at bay.
About that, Rini might have some good news. She had that dream again last night. But the Titan's voice was clearer than ever this time. She said, "Pass the flame into the future."
Is that a prophecy from Orynyx? She chose to side with humanity this time and hide one of her kin's core flame? It seems Amphorius' fate isn't sealed just yet.
You're right. History has changed. Humans and Titans are both giving their all to keep this world going. Perhaps a relay across the ages is finally about to begin somewhere out there.
Unfortunately, life
Hey, Cypher.
go smoothly. Leiden's army is already at our gates, and their commander, that Lycurgus, he's right outside Akama.
White Calendar 3960. Saridra, under the pretense of a campaign against Vagusa, sacrificed 500 Chrysos heirs to complete the trial of law.
Fucking hell.
This tragedy shook everyone in Amphorius. That same year, Saridra the Imperator was assassinated, after which Aglaya the Goldweaver took command. Thus began humanity's second flame chase journey, a path hanging by a thread. Come, this way.
Holy. The memorial palace lies in ruins. Countless mortals have perished because of your stubborn resistance. It's time you learned the cost of refusal. Now, answer my question again.
Castros.
Where is Kefali's core flame?
You really think you'll find it by razing the holy city to the ground? From what I see, all you'll get is dust and disappointment. Don't forget, you can't kill the Chrysos heirs mentioned in the prophecy because of law.
I have never denied that. Which is why I now place my hope in the faithful citizens of Akama. Perhaps they'll give me what I seek in the echo of your screams. Now then, I'll be cutting open your chests and using your scalding golden blood to baptize the masses. Allow me to apologize in advance. We shall start with you, blind and foolish Lady Goldweaver.
Leave this to me, Lady Aglaya. You must get away now. No, Holy Maiden. I'm the one who must stay. What? His conspiracy won't succeed. Because Romance is ready to make good on their promise to weave an indestructible armor for Amphorius. Its name is Solidarity. You must escape with your life,
and carry word of my death to those still fighting. Then keep going with them, just as the Imperator lit the torch of resistance with her death. My passing will make this flame everlasting. Take good care of it, guide it to the future, and place it into the hands of our deliverer.
50 years later, Lygus led his forces again to Akama. He charged directly into the Holy City and razed the Marmorial Palace. History would name this battle the Third Siege of Akama. 90,000 brave souls gave their lives for Akama that day, including their fearless leader, Aglaya.
Go forth, deliverer.
Go.
God damn it.
When the frost melts and the snows give way, the flowers will bloom again. You'll find me there.
So what you're saying is, Princess Homebuddy, she just left, like that.
Since Cass has made up her mind, we can't let her resolve be in vain.
But between staying in Akama and going to Styxia, what difference does it make when it's death either way? I'm against relocating. With Kefali's protection, isn't Akama far safer than that dead city?
Cass's plan doesn't involve any relocation at all.
Huh?
Like you said, Akama is humanity's refuge. We never intended to get everyone moving to Styxia. It's just on Cass, Hysilens, and me to prepare the final trump card for the Deliverer.
Wait, what kind of trump card needs all three of you demigods to throw yourselves away?
We must lay down the path to the future, so when the Deliverer returns, they'll have a clear road to reach the location of Aranova. Styxia sits where death meets the ocean. There, with the combined powers of ocean and passage, we can summon a current that leads to the vortex of Genesis. And the demigod of death will forever guard that secret path until he returns.
We all know Lygus will set his sights on the vortex of Genesis.
That's exactly why we have to do this.
Guess I underestimated Idonia's Maiden of War. She's got way more steel than I thought.
And Cypher, we need you to head to Castrum Kremnos as soon as possible. By any means necessary, forge an alliance with Strife. The prophesized Crown Prince has already been born. He shall become the new defender of Akama, protecting this land after we leave.
You don't need to worry about that. I just came back from Castrum Kremnos. Only a step ahead of the news.
Treeby, something's flying towards Akama, and it's really fast. What is it? It's a spear!
It's the Kremnoans. Their king's already here.
With the protection of the demigods Trebios and Cyphera, Akama endured wave after wave of warfare, though just barely. Castorus chose Styxia as the last resort, and completed the trial of death, causing the stagnant waters in the River of Souls to recede. Soon after, Trebios departed on a long journey. That same year, the Kremnoan king Euripon, along with his son, Prince Midamos, joined the Alliance to safeguard the Holy City in the Battle of Deliverance.
Go on, and see you tomorrow.
Breaking me apart buys this world even one more second.
It's gonna hurt a lot!
Pain brings endless torment. But it can never destroy me. I believe that you were thinking the same thing when you stepped through the gate of infinity and jumped off that cliff.
Can't argue with that.
In the current situation, this is the only path Akuma has left. Just do as I say. Split my soul into 5 pieces. Forge me an immortal vessel. Let the blade of strife hang forever overhead. Locked in battle with their enemies to the world's bitter end. There's no need to be sad, Lady Trebios. Haven't we already taken great strides towards that promised tomorrow? In this life, my people no longer have to drown in false guidance. Kremnos has washed the blood off its fate. Euphorius no longer needs a god named Strife. So let me shatter the former laws and turn the Lance of Fury back into a weapon that protects the world.
Hell yeah, mighty.
We understand.
By the way, can you do me another favor? The 7 sages from Grove of Epiphany are already en route. They'll arrive in waves to join the resistance in a couple of days. Among them is a scholar named Anaxagoras. He has extraordinary insight and fears no sacrifice. This soul-writing ceremony wasn't just my decision. It was his counsel. His wisdom will surely be the backbone of Amphoria's survival.
Mighty's the last person I would think of giving an ex a compliment.
Watch over him. Carry on this everlasting flame for me.
Through Anaxagoras' ritual, the demigod of strife split his soul into 5. Courage, honor, tenacity, sacrifice, and reason. Each sealed in blood crystal and cast into battle. The people held a 10-day funeral to mourn their fallen god king. And through his sacrifice, humanity was granted 200 years of peace.
Keep moving forward. My blood will pave the road ahead for you.
Keep moving forward, little Gray. See you tomorrow.
That seamstress wasn't wrong when she said a lie needs more lie.
Reason and trickery. Never thought we'd be the pair to finish this final setup.
Can't catch that Tin Man without your little slides. Besides, this is our last shot. Not the time to be picky, right?
Don't oversimplify it. Lycus just found out Akuma's been an empty shell for the past 50 years. He's bound to be furious. At this rate, he could have done anything.
That's exactly what we want. Rage blinds even the brightest minds. Doesn't matter how much of a genius he is, the principle still holds. Once he storms into the council and confronts me head-on, you trigger your alchemy with a boom and turn him into a caged beast.
Easier said than done. You still have to pass yourself off as the deliverer without anyone catching on. And you really think a human alchemical array can bind a godlike being? That's just nonsense.
What? Getting cold feet? Or you just don't believe in the almighty worth of the demigod of trickery? Just tell me straight. Can you do it or not?
Of course I can. And it'll be child's play. But I've got 2 conditions. Since this is the final act, if we're doing it, we go all in. No half measures.
Oh, I'm listening.
First, shift the battlefield to the vortex of Genesis. It would be more convincing if the deliverer were to appear there. Besides, the vortex is cut off from the world. No place in Amphorius makes a better prison.
If you pull that, wouldn't our deliverer have to face tank Lygus as soon as they come back?
That clash is inevitable. All we can do is create more chances for him. And that's the second condition. The vortex belongs to Fagusa in the first place, remember? And there happens to be a demigod of ocean among the few survivors in the world. Loop Hysilens in. Let her join the final act. I'll transmute myself into a philosopher's stone and embed myself into the formula. And when the time comes, she needs to shatter me and scatter that stone's ashes into the ocean within the vortex.
Huh. I guess people weren't wrong when they said you're insane, Grove Boy.
I've got no idea how to outwit a reclusive genius. But making an anti-Catheran suffer? The demigod of reason has 10,000 ways to do just that. And what I just mentioned was one of them.
So what exactly does your formula do?
Now that would spoil the climax, wouldn't it? By now, Hysilens must have completed the Sky People's ritual. Since that Theoros loves a good performance as much as I do, let's make sure he enjoys our show to the fullest. As for how the Deliverer will complete the Era Nova, well, that will no longer be our concern.
It was the last battle known to the world, initiated by two demigods least suited for war.
Yep.
In the end, reason and trickery kept their word. At the cost of their lives, they sealed Lygus within the vortex of Genesis, where he remains to this day.
Go forth. Finish the greatness left undone.
Quit overthinking! Just run! That'll be enough.
Sweetie? It's dead quiet here. Akama will stand eternal. Miss Cypher's lie is crumbled after all. But it's all right. Because all of us have fulfilled our purpose by now. When the Deliverer returns, no matter where he is, sky will turn clear, and a rainbow bridge will rise, carrying him to the final battleground. Cyrene, this arduous relay is finally nearing its end. Now, I'm passing the final baton of fate to you, okay? No, that's not quite right. After all, it was you and him who lit the first spark of this journey, wasn't it?
I'll tell you the story of this 1,000-year journey. That way, it won't just be my memories alone. And I'll share the moments I spent with you with everyone. That way, the path we walked becomes a memory shared by all. People will know that there's nothing left to chase. Amphorius has already welcomed the dawn foretold in prophecy. Just like I said, this won't be harder than the last time. Right?
I won't let everyone's faith in me go to waste.
I wonder what kind of expression you're wearing right now. Probably the same as always. Calm, resolute, and brimming with confidence. If I have the chance, I'd love to see it again. Because it's really been far too long since we parted. Someone as sharp as you must have realized by now that this isn't reality, but a maze of time. As the last link in the relay, I will return to the Temple of the Three Fates, tell Orynyx all of our stories, and bottle every page we've written into the little flask of memories. And then, may it set sail in peace, drift down the river of time along with the core flame of world-bearing, reach your side, and lead you back to Amphorius. Just like the first time we met, right?
Oh, man.
Even though this cycle has no demigod of time, time has always stood on humanity's side. This is the only way to make sure that the Era Nova won't happen before you return. And the only way I can safely entrust the completed final flame chase journey to the Deliverer's heart. After all, the new world will be born from your memories, and the protagonist of this story mustn't be absent.
I will take all of you to the new world.
I believe you will never let us down, just like always. Do you remember when Paimon sent us back to the beginning? When you and I got separated? But in the end, I returned to you, carrying all that we've been through. That's what memory is. It may wear down and fade in the river of time, but it never truly leaves. When that hidden corner of the heart is stirred, the past returns even more beautiful than before. So don't worry. Let the 33,550,337th Flame Chase journey become part of you too. I've gotten a lot better at it with the experience from the last time. Next, you will head to Styxia and find the Vortex's entrance guarded by the demigod of ocean before charging toward the final battlefield. Don't worry. I'll be with you. All of us will. Even Finan. We'll stand with the Deliverer. So say a short goodbye, then set off, just like we promised at the start. Toss away all unnecessary worries and troubles, and bring our smiles and determination into tomorrow.
The last baton. I wonder how long you'll have to wait before passing it on to him.
No matter how long it takes, it's okay. Waiting is what I do best.
But, Sairi, what if you wait and wait, but that hero never arrives?
That won't happen. Because I know that no matter how long it takes, he'll definitely return to this place. We can't let him down.
Hysilens!
Sky shall rain rays of dawn for you.
May romance be with you on your journey.
Oh, man.
Enlightenment, let strife bestow you with inspiration.
Trickery ensure your success.
Allow death to protect your soul. And at last, let passage point the way forward.
Well, time will remember the Trailblazer's journey.
Man.
Styxia? What happened to this place? I need to find the entrance to the vortex, guarded by the demigod of ocean. Hysilens. Is she still there?
Long time no see, Trailblazer.
Dude, fuck off.
Generation after generation of Chrysos heir heroes have tried to defy fate with their blood and tears, either voluntarily shattering their souls or waiting in eternal solitude. But alas, fate can never be defeated. Reason and trickery may bind my flesh, but my will shall never fall silent. So the demigod of ocean, the Dux Gladiorum, Hysilens, sought to bring me into a fantasia with her voice and drown a genius in slumber. But alas, it was all a hopeless dream. That warden fell before I did, due to erosion of time, while her prisoner remained unchanged.
And yet here you are bound to this place.
True. I can't leave this place, but what of it? You should have heard of this fable. In a shadowed cave lived a people, imprisoned from childhood, and chained so that their legs and necks are fixed, forcing them not to look around at the cave, each other, or themselves. Behind them is a fire, and before them loomed the stone wall of the cave. The flames cast shadows, while the rocky surface threw back echoes. To them, that false play is the whole world. Yes, I'm trapped in the cave, but I know it's all just a fleeting illusion. I don't struggle in dreams. I wait. And now, my deliverer has come to defeat me and save this world that never owed you anything. Oh, you'll need to awaken the singer here and unseal the prison called Vortex of Genesis. You'll be the one to unshackle me and bring the cave crashing down. Of course, I don't mind waiting a little longer. Let me guide you through this next illusion. One last memory from that prison warden. I hope you'll watch the stories of this fantasia closely. Logically, the deliverer must see the world for what it truly is. Emotionally, this memory captures the fate of everyone in Amphorius better than anything else. Only by feeling it for yourself can you understand my point of view, the meaning of destruction.
And I don't... Well, that was awkward. I just dropped my controller. And I'll be the one to bring destruction to your scheme.
To your unshakable resolve, I salute you. But before we step onto the final stage, let me ask you this. In the spirit of that fable I told you just now, can the prisoners in the cave learn to see the shadows and echoes for what they are, and stop mistaking them for reality?
Alright. I know this is a horrible place to stop, but I do gotta end stream here for now. We did make it halfway through this story, so we'll finish off the other half in the next stream. So sorry about that, but hey, it's a good place to end things here for tonight. But I also just need to stop because it's almost 4 in the fucking morning. So yeah, that'll be it for me. When can I stream this next? I already have something in mind for tomorrow. We'll see. Alright. Have a good night. morning, evening, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all next time.